So it says we're live. I guess we're live. So, I watched the Chuck Reeves, Big Will interview debate, I guess, is what it was called. I don't know, guys. I'm mixed on it. Things got a little off topic, which is to be expected. It's a conversation between two people. Things like that do tend to happen. I didn't feel like much got accomplished either. So, there's that. This is a live Cooking with Sid Jones, so go ahead, share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with your dog. Speaking of dog, I got my dog. She's actually sick as well as I'm sick. She's puking. I got the sniffles and I'm starting to get a head cold, which sucks. So she's actually found out that she loves Sons of Anarchy for whatever reason. So I've been having her listen to that, and she's been laid out on the couch. Probably going to make her some eggs here in a little bit. A bit of a dry diet. She got into the garbage, so that fucking figures. Fucking Pomeranians, man. They'll fuck you up. But there's something that I noticed as far as the Juggalo community, so on and so forth. One comment that stuck out to me was fuck Emily except Lex the Hexmaster. And shit like that. There's still that issue with Twisted, but they're taking it out on everybody else. And apparently, Lars is not a good rap duo in the eyes of Child's Play Ninja. Therefore, if you listen to Lars, you don't know good music. Which is fine. I mean, it's whatever. That just tells me that his taste in music means absolutely very little to me. So, I mean, anyone's taste in music really doesn't have any impairing on what I listen to, what I like. So, it's really whatever, as far as I'm concerned. Shit's fucked up, but what can you do? I just noticed that there's a bit of a hypocrisy. Him saying you people, yet Child's Play Ninja has fucking more sheep than a fucking farmer in France. So, Jesus Christ. I'm also noticing that people aren't calling Child's Play Ninja out on the same shit they're calling Chuck Reeves out on for. I'm not talking about the whole 24/16 thing. I'm talking about his biased opinion on music, where he stands with Psy, and shit like that, and how he said that there was only one person that proved him wrong, and that was Tech 9. What this shows is an ego, inflation. Not gonna lie, Child's Play Ninja's earned that ego. I will not take that from him. However, it is still an ego. So, something to bear in mind. It's November 5th. There has been no Antifa attacks. There's been no EMP. None of that shit. So, also keep that in mind when people are like, yeah, no, Antifa is going to do that thing. They're going to fucking burn down these cities. I've seen fucking nothing on that. I've seen a bunch of protests in other countries and shit. Problem is, we become too complacent, and Antifa is not what it used to be. It doesn't stand for what it once was. And I believe that's because there's people doing stupid shit. So, it's whatever to me. I could give a good goddamn. That's really what I wanted to get off my chest. The other thing I wanted to talk about too was, and just to plug this a little bit, there's a review coming out. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be fucking amazing. It's the album I've been waiting to review. It hasn't come in yet. I got confirmation that it ships Monday, which means Wednesday, Thursday, the video goes up. And it's gonna be a dope review. I'm excited for it. But I've actually talked to Crazy today. He told me that the Used is going to be in Grand Rapids. I like old school Used, and their new stuff not so much. But they're alright. And I think that that's one of the things that I believe is also missing in the Juggalo communities. These people saying they're open-minded. They listen to 5 bands outside of Psychopathic Records, but they refuse to listen to MNE. Which tells me it's politics to them and not music. I don't understand that, but It's whatever. I could, like I said, I don't much care what other people do. It doesn't impact me at all. Not even in the least. You know, I'm good. I'm aces. You know, you've got so much shit going on right now, and old shit that's being dug up. You know what I mean? Like between this whole Chuck Reeves when he was 26, the dude's 30 something now. And then you've got Will Ziegler, who hasn't even been seen in any Psychopathic Records format at all. Also, who else you haven't seen is Anybody Killa. Where the fuck he went off to, I don't know. Odds are he got sick of playing politics. I don't blame him. Music's not supposed to be politics. Music's supposed to be music. Just fucks with me a little bit, I guess. Hey, people can do their shit, but they need to realize that if you're going to speak shit and talk about supremacy and shit like that and call somebody from MNE, like MNE is equivalent to KKK, and you've got somebody in the chat calling them Mongoloids, like, really, come on, what the fuck, man? Like, you better call yourself out on your own fucking bullshit and stop being a fucking hypocrite. And if you are going to be a hypocrite, at least fucking admit to it. And there's a difference between a hypocrite and somebody who's biased. Somebody who's biased is like, whatever this person does, whatever this music does, whatever this label does, actor, person, thing, whatever it does, it's fine by me because I love it no matter what. You can take that from people who love Ford to people who love ICP to people who love fucking any band, any kind of music. You can take that kind of logic and stick that with anything. Hypocrisy is when you're calling somebody else out on the same shit that's wrong with your vehicle and what's wrong with your music and what's wrong with your industry, what's wrong with your product, so on and so forth. That's a hypocrite. So being biased and a hypocrite are two different things. And I feel like that the people on CPN side are a little bit of both. When I see Chuck Reeves' side, I see a lot more hate than I see love. That's just what I've noticed recently anyway. And then you've got a lot of people that chirp the same shit that the CPN crowd does. So, like, you know, pay close attention to the shit that you're saying and the shit that you're doing, you know, because you could be talking about yourself. So, it's, like I said, do your thing. I give no fucks. It has no impairing on me. I'm just trying to give you guys some facts and give you guys something to pay attention to. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Jesus Christ, you've got... Nobody has confidence in themselves anymore, and nobody has any understanding to the words accountability. You can throw that shit around all damn day. Nobody sticks to their guns anymore. People, they fucking run and hide. They use their title. They use their whatever. And like I said, when I was talking to, you know, my friend the other night, which, by the way, if you guys missed that shit, you guys need to go back and watch that. Marceline fucking kicked ass and took names on my own fucking channel. So that's the shit to see. I love seeing that. I gotta say, she came out and just said exactly what was on her mind, which I thought was extremely, extremely important. So you guys should definitely go and check out what she had said. Whether you agree with her or not is completely irrelevant. You should still at least be open to different perspectives. That's what this channel is for. This is not for you to have one biased opinion and not listen to somebody else. You're not going to find that on here at all. I promise you. You're going to find people with different perspectives, different views on everything, and you're just going to have to put up with that shit. Like, and if you can't, then you have no right to voice your opinion. That's just how that rolls. Like, you don't get to have it one way and then not have it the other. My stepfather used to pull shit like that, and be damned if I put up with it. Hell no. Like, I will throw my fucking verbal grenades because you're not going to fucking hear me out. You know? They fucking talk about, oh, well, it's the right thing to do for you, not for somebody else. You know, I've avoided that world as best as humanly possible. Fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. Anyways, we got steak here on the pan and we got mixed vegetables, and then that's going to be about it for me. Like I said, I got a fucking head cold going on. I mean, the dog's been fucking, she's sick too. Like I said earlier, what is up, Joe Wiggles? Good to see you, man. And like I was saying this earlier, you probably missed it. My dog is sick, I'm sick, and she's camped out on the couch watching Sons of Anarchy, and I kept it turned down So that way I don't get a fucking strike on my channel. Everyone's got colds. Yeah, man, it's a fucking weather change. Oh, yeah, fucking for real. However, one thing I want to point out to you guys, there was no EMP blast, so that was some bullshit. I never get my hopes up for shit like that anymore. And it's strange. I actually look forward to things like that. You know, something to fucking turn things up a bit. But as far as that whole fucking Child's Play Ninja and Big Will thing, Big Will lacked argument. He lacked direction. And Child's Play Ninja just got off on fucking insulting people, which to me is not intelligent at all. So, I don't issue L's or anything like that. I just fucking make observations, and you can like it or not. That is your prerogative on whatever it is you'd like to do. I'm just saying. We got this slow cooking, by the way. It's not the best cut of meat, so I'm trying to make sure I don't overcook it and keep it nice and peppered. So it's going to be a good steak. I'm fucking excited. Yeah, it was a good excuse to delay going to work for a couple of days. Yeah, I get to see that. Fucking, I don't know, man. Like, it's just a bad fucking head cold. Like, it sucks immensely. Yeah, Big Will dropped the ball today. Yes, he did. And Child's Play Ninja. Here's how I feel about Child's Play Ninja. There was a quote that I saw, and this is how I perceive him to be. It is easier to give somebody the finger than it is to give them a helping hand. Child's Play Ninja is giving the finger. He has the opportunity, the ability to educate, to help people out, this, that, and the other. He has the ability to teach. He has the ability to help. He has the ability to give some sort of like fucking direction. But he doesn't. He'd rather just say, fuck you, and walk away. I'm not saying he is obligated by any means to help somebody. That is not what I am saying. I am just simply saying that's what he says. That's his ideology. Again, no opinion on it, just stating facts. Oh no, I meant the empty Civil War thing. I was supposed to go back to work yesterday. So you guys actually like fucking like, were there like threats in your area and shit? Like, was there like a legitimate like concern publicly over in your area? Let's see. Because there was nothing out here in Detroit that I know of. I know there was a music video shoot. No, I meant the EMP Civil War thing. Okay. Alright, I got that, but I'm just trying to figure out if that was like a legitimate threat in your area. If you're like, hey, I fear for my life, I'm not coming in. Oh, so they're testing EMP. That's what the reports were coming in saying. AMTV and a bunch of conspiracy pages did that. We got thunderstorms, no power outages, no anything. I haven't heard anything, but shit was supposed to go down in Seattle, and I drive through Seattle to get to work. Fuck that shit. I wouldn't do it either. And fuck Antifa, man, for not being like what they used to be. They used to be fucking... They used to have a cause, and they used to be fucking a little more organized. And now it's sporadic, and it's just a bunch of teenage kids that are pissed. It used to mean something. But something lost its meaning, so I'm not completely surprised. A lot of things seem to be losing their meaning, especially this year. It's fucking 2017, man, and we have not... I feel like we've digressed as a fucking nation. As a people, we deserve to fucking die off. We deserve a fucking civil war for each and every one of us motherfuckers to get shot in the fucking head. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. It's some bullshit. Some bullshit. Yeah, I don't know if you guys fucking caught that or not today. But yeah, for sure, people are all fucked up. Yeah, they certainly fucking are, man. And it's not like they're getting any help either. Like, they're being used and toyed with by all sorts of people. I mean, fucking even on YouTube, people are using each other and shit. It's fucked up. Like, that's not the person I was told to be, taught to be. And that's not the way I was treated. I mean, I was treated like that, you know, later on in my life. But as a kid, like, I pretty much, like, you know, stuck up for my own. and didn't deal with people like that and didn't try and do shit like that. Like, always try and lend a helping hand. Hence my whole thing with Marceline the other night. You know, I did that to help her. Like, I made that video wasn't monetized. I did not hit that monetize button on purpose because I was not trying to gain from somebody else. Somebody else can do that by all means. They let them. But I just don't get how people could use people like that for their own gain. Like, think about it. I've been on Child's Play Ninja's show. How much revenue do you think that video made? And I'll never see a cent of it. Didn't I have part to do with that, being on that show? I would never ask for fucking money for it, but I'm just saying, like, it goes with my morals versus anything else. I don't want your money. I don't want your super chat. I don't want your PayPal. I've said that time and time again. All I want is to have a way to share possibly a different opinion than most have, and to look at things on a balanced level. That's all I want. That's all I wanted for anybody. And a place where I can vent and be pissed off all the time. That too. Pretty sure this steak's already done. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, Inquisitor, you didn't miss anything exciting on Child's Play Ninja's thing if you guys are curious. Oh, hell yeah, she's bleeding for sure. Oh, I think she's good. Oh, that burned a little bit. I don't watch CPN anymore. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, it's the same shit every week now. Like, I don't know, man. I used to love watching CPN. Like he was saying, I used to do videos like, once every few weeks. Like, yeah, man, and now you're doing fucking videos all the time. And you just happened to do it this year, which you had said, which also so happens to be the place the same year that Chuck Reeves came out with his live thing, which he was doing before you were doing it. Except you're only doing it on Sundays. This motherfucker was putting in the work. So, yeah, I rest my case on that. Yeah, she's good. Oh. You should look up about your EMP threat. It's scary. Yeah, it was supposed to happen these few days. What up, Thormat? It was supposed to happen this past weekend, but fucking, I guess it got delayed, maybe. I don't know why, but it did. I mean, it's scary shit to read about, but like I said, I don't think people have the balls, even in our government, to do something like that. They just don't. As cool as it would be to actually experience something like that, it won't happen, ever. So. Oh, shit. So, yeah, I'm going to let this steak cool for a bit. I got vegetables I'm going to put in. Like I said, guys, I'm a little sick, but I figured it's November 5th. We have seen I have not seen any riots, anything like that. No EMP. Pretty uneventful weekend. Prozac did his thing out in Detroit, though, guys. I don't know if you guys caught that. But he released one of his movies over at the Temple Theater in Saginaw. And from what I'm told, it was actually pretty good. I have his DVDs signed. I don't know if I got a chance to show you guys the signed DVDs. I think they were still in the bags. But good shit, Fucking real good shit. Let's see. So, Flannel seeing Gwar tonight. That I did catch. I know we mentioned that last time. No, your government, bro. Not your government, bro. South Korea. South Korea? Why the fuck is South Korea, we managed to piss off one of our allies. Holy fuck me dead. Why am I not surprised? Should be good. But yeah, fucking South Korea. Let's see. I missed the chat here. Pulling it back up. Not your government, bro. South Korea. Well, South Korea's doing an EMP. Or North, I get confused. Yeah, no. I understand the confusion. What is up? Goddess Sabrina Fair Whisper. You're new. I've never seen you on here before. How you doing? Like I was telling everybody, just doing a little bit of a cooking. It's November 5th, celebrating some of that. Talking briefly about whatever's on anyone's mind. I've got a head cold. The dog was sick earlier, so she's camped out on the couch watching fucking Sons of Anarchy. Because apparently that's the only show she'll actually lay there and watch. And I'd rather her be still and not moving around a whole lot. We got a pretty good looking steak here, though, guys. It is a tough steak, though, which sucks. I hate these tough steaks, these fucking cheap cuts, but it's whatever. I never know how to buy steak anymore. I used to be really good at it, at picking what I wanted, but that's just not the case. Oh. Let's see. Oh, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. I'll whoop back at you. Why the fuck not? So, I don't know if you get, like I was talking about earlier, we were talking about Chuck Reeves and Big Will. I felt like Big Will. I made 2 tracks yesterday. They are commentaries on CPN type people. Ooh. Link that shit. I don't know if you'll be able to do it in the chat. It's not that I blocked it or anything. It's like an automated thing. I don't know how to fix that. But shit, after we're done here, fucking comment that shit. I allow all links on my thing. Unless, like I said, there was one person I blocked and that was it. And that's because he was sexually harassing people, which I'm not cool with. But yeah, fucking link that shit. And I will put those, my fucking review is going to have a bunch of links basically just to help people out. When I do my review this week, I'll probably end up doing a live stream or two before then. Hopefully. He was disgusting towards me and my homies. Who, Child's Play? I can say I'm not 110% surprised. Yeah, people like him. I get it. And we're talking about that too. Like I said, I'm a very unbiased person. I'm not pro Chuck or pro CPN. I like Chuck's shit, but it's like, and I like that they offer like polar opposite formatting, but I mean, it's really whatever. Like, let them do their thing. I'm just trying to point out facts on how they are. Like I said, Child's Play Ninja, it's easier to give somebody the finger than a helping hand. I said this earlier, I don't know if you guys caught it, but it's easier to give somebody a helping hand, or it's easier to give somebody the finger than a helping hand. Jesus Christ, I can talk. And he prefers to give the finger. For no reason other than the fact that he's an asshole, which is fine. I'm not telling him he should. I'm not saying that that's his obligation. I'm just saying that's the kind of person he is. If that's not the kind of person you want to be around or associate with, that's also your choice. See, this channel is also about personal choice and personal responsibility and accountability. I've done videos on this several times. One of the things that bothers me with Child's Play Ninja is how he decides to carry himself. And one of the things that bothers me with Chuck Reeves is that he talks more about science shit like that than anything else. So that's also a problem for me. You know, it's just, like I said, my personal preference. But if you're going to be that way, like you're going to give somebody the finger, you have the capability, you have the means, and all that to help somebody, and you'd rather not, and that's the kind of person you are, and you openly admit to that, then that's on you. And if people want to associate with that, just make sure that you realize that his audience isn't much different than he is. And I can give you plenty of examples. You know, they'd rather shit on you than have a discussion. They'd rather insult you than have a discussion. They would rather make memes and shit instead of having something constructive and something with some sort of merit to it, something with some sort of content. You know, that's what lacks. And if you're going to have some shit like that, at least have the fucking decency to code it a little bit with something that looks, I wouldn't say legible, but something that looks a little more concrete, something a little more, I guess, intellectual, I guess would be a good word for it. That's how I feel about that. Fucking Will didn't hold his own, which is, to be expected. I think Child's Play Ninja has that on people. I really do. I feel like when it comes to Chuck Reeves, he's a different type of person. But I'm not them. They are not me. I am not Crazy McCormick. I am not Child's Play Ninja. I'm not Chuck Reeves. I don't mean that in any fucking mean demeanor or anything like that. I don't mean that with any kind of hate towards anybody. I'm just simply saying I am not them. I am a different person. And Child's Play Ninja likes to group people, which is what he was doing tonight, which really irritated me. Because I support MNE, and I've actually made sure that I gave them more of my money, simply because he's not helping them out. So just to irritate them a little bit more and to prove a point, you don't have to support what I listen to. However, if it wasn't for Child's Play Ninja, I'd have never known about MNE, and the first group that I was, other than Twisted, that I was introduced to was Gorilla Voltage. Again, all thanks to Child's Play Ninja. And just to fucking lay it on there just a little bit more, put my money to my good use and made sure that I bought that Lex the Hexmaster on top of buying other merch from Magic Ninja just to put the salt on the wound a little bit more. Like, you want to publicly admit you're not going to support anybody on MNE because you're pissed off at one rap group and you want to be that small-minded and pitch a fucking fit? By all means, do that. But I'm going to make up for that, hands down. And if you don't like that, you can go fuck yourself. Because I'll be goddamned if somebody tells me what I can and cannot do with my money. I'll cut your fucking head off. Do that kind of shit. Fucking, I don't have patience for that. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I will not stop you. But be damned if somebody tries to dictate that shit to me. I'll fucking hurt you. I do not appreciate that, not in the least. And the thing is people try doing that shit. They try getting to tell you how to vote, what to buy, which brand to buy, what you should be focusing on with your money. They try and tell you, oh, that's not reasonable, that's not eligible, fucking whatever. That's the kind of shit that they do. And when you think about that, when you really think about that, it should not be MNE versus I when it comes to Juggalos. It should be Juggalos versus Juggahos. What happened? I missed it. Is this me being lame? I almost want to cry from the truth here. Aw. Well, what it should be is it should be individuals combating with other individuals. Like, for instance, if you look at a lot of the Juggalos, right? They have a different demeanor. But just because you listen to that music, which is what a Juggalo is somebody who actually listens to ICP. That's the basis, the whole ICP thing, the whole Juggalo thing. Oh, so... Whoops, sorry, bro. Missed that. So he was bitching because you got MNE stuff. Well, that's petty. No. He said he didn't want to buy MNE shit. And all I'm saying is, I made sure that I doubled the amount of money that I wanted to put into MNE to make up for the fact that somebody else is not doing that. And by doing that, and because it was CPN, he has to accept accountability and responsibility for that shit. That's the truth of it. If it wasn't for him showing his hate for MNE, they wouldn't have had another fan, and they would not have over $500 of my money. I'm just simply saying, I gave MNE over $500. Between concerts, merchandise, albums, singles, shit like that, my fucking attention, I gave them my fucking arm. Like, yeah, you don't want to listen to that shit by all means, man. But also remember that your hate bred revenue, which is something I want people to really pay attention to. If I told you bad shit about a company, they're worth it. Look what they do for fans. Right, that's what I'm saying. Fucking Lex the Hexmaster, Gorilla Voltage have all been extremely interactive with me. King Gordy, Bizarre. Bizarre's actually even doing the whole vegan thing, which good for him. He wants to try doing that. That's awesome. Matter of fact, Lars messaged my girl the other day and asked her where we went to eat. And it's actually right off of, you ready for this? Van Dyke, where fucking Gordy's from, his hometown. So I thought that was the fucking shit, right? I thought that was cool as hell. Just draining some of the vegetables here. There we go. I can put that right back in the bowl. Little baby strainer does the trick. There we go. But yeah, fucking think about that for a minute. If I told you about a company and I said this company is absolute dog shit, right? And you're like, I'm curious. Yeah, the last 6 months I've seen way more content from MNE than Psy. Same. And it's not only just that it's the quantity, it's the quality of it. I have been listening to this. Where did she go? She went, aha. I have been listening to this album now. I mean, fucking, I've been listening to this shit easily fucking 4 or 5 times. I've listened to the Lars mixtape probably enough times where I've learned most of their songs. It's all about social media and you're doing your thing. Whether people like it or not, it's all about social media. Exactly. I agree with that. What it's also about is it's about people spewing hate and then wondering how, like, that's generating revenue. Which it is, because you're directing a curious mind. Mind you, a curious mind would say, well, what is this MNE? Like, is the music any good? Shit like that. So you start to question it, right? And you're like, I'm really curious now. Like, what's the deal with all this? And then you go and listen to it. You're like, fuck you, man. This is the shit. That person is somewhat responsible because even though it was bad publicity, it was still publicity. And that's exactly what Child's Play Ninja did. Is he gave them bad publicity. Now, with that being said, I have not given up on, how should I say this? I've lost hope, but I have gained an interest in this new Joker's card second deck thingy, whatever the fuck. Because if you look at that artwork, it's very similar. It's like Bang Pow Boom, Mighty Death Pop mixed with Riddlebox and the Jekyll Brothers when you really, really look at it. And it's got the color of the Wraith. So it's like a mix of everything. What pisses me off is Joe said, I wait for my visions. You wait for your visions. That's what you said in your autobiographies. They're all visions, okay? Let's say that's true. This is what your vision said. That's what it was. And you went with it. You went from Carnival of Carnage, Ringmaster Riddlebox, Great Malenko, the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, the Wraith, and then you somehow came up with noises, which is what Bang Pow Boom and Mighty Death Pop are. They are noises and effects. And you've got fucking this Fred guy. Or I'm sorry, you had Missing Link, Lost and Found. I agree with Chuck. I think it's to do with us raping the earth. Yeah, I think it has to do with... I think it has to do with people as a whole being shitty. You know, I remember back when we didn't have to worry about kids running around until dark. You know, we lived in different times. How that changed, I don't know. Maybe it's something in the water. Maybe it's something like that, you know. Ted Bundy has had his own theories on it. You know, I really don't know. I just know that there are some days where I'm like, man, people are fucking the shit. And then I go to something like Child's Play Ninja's channel, or I go to a show and I meet people. I'm like, God, fucking why? Fucking why? Because not everybody at the fucking Fright Fest show was some sort of remarkable human being. That's not the case either. Not by any stretch. Like, there's this one guy. I'll never forget him. I'll never forget this guy. Which upsets me that I will never forget this guy. He comes up with this, like, Sting Crow face paint where it's just black lines all over his face. He's got long black hair, like, down to here. I don't know if it was a wig or not. I don't care. He's got a trench coat. And the way he walked up to the stage, I'm standing here. The stage is, like, I don't know, a few feet away from me. So I'm standing like this, just minding my own business. You know, I was probably sipping on a beer or whatever. And this guy, like, walks up like he fucking owns the place. Like, he was just kind of like I was half expecting this guy to just start shoving the fuck out of people, to just being like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm going up on that stage. I'm like, is this dude really going to fucking rap? Please tell me words not going to come out of this guy's mouth. And they didn't. It was worse. This guy got up, did this, and did this the whole time these two other guys were rapping. And not a single motherfucker in that place was digging it. And I hope these people see this video so they know what I saw. That's fucked up. Like, why would you do that? Get up on stage like you own the place. Walk through a crowd of people being rude as fuck. And you're just doing this on stage. Like you're the fucking shit because you're opening for fucking Triple Threat. My God. Do I have Twitter? Yes, I do. You can tweet me at Mount Swordfish. MT and then the word swordfish. It's all lowercase. I do have a Twitter. I have a Facebook. I've got an Instagram that I never use. Hardly ever. And I've got my YouTube, which is where most of my focus goes to. For good reason. I'm actually able to interact with people kind of sort of face to face. Facebook, Instagram. You can message me on Facebook. www.facebook.com/TheRealSidJones. The T, the R, the S, and the J are all capitalized. Right, The Real Sid Jones. So the first letters of all those words capitalized. There you go. And my Instagram is, I believe it's Mount Swordfish or The Real Sid Jones. It's The Real Sid Jones. So you can look me up on there. I've tagged, maybe I haven't tagged, I've hashtagged like Lars and shit like that. So if you look that up, you might be able to find me too. Again, not very active on there. Mostly on my Twitter. And I've got like I said, I got an album this week I can't wait to fucking review for you guys. It's going to be the fucking shit. I am so excited for it. Inquisitor knows what it is. If you guys see that I've replied to people, and if you saw my reply to Inquisitor on one of my videos, you know what title it is. I am excited for it. I am stupid excited for it. I just got a notification. I messaged the people. They said the album ships Monday. Ooh, yeah. And it's being shipped close enough to where it should only take about 2 to 3 days to get out here. So, that's cool. Here, you want some steak? And give the dog a little piece of steak. You haven't been feeling well, so I'm not going to feed you too much of it. There you go. Yeah, you puked earlier, so. No, I don't, hello, I just know you're doing a review. Dude, I replied to you and told you what it was. It was on YouTube. It's going to be the shit. A Japanese name just followed you on Facebook. That's me. Awesome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I'll be completely honest. I don't do much as far as like upgrading on this channel. I should, but I don't. Because I want to spend the money on like stuff that I review. I've got my money tied up in all sorts of different places. But what I want to do is I want to make it so that way when I go to shows and go to places and whatnot, I can live stream from there because I learned my lesson from trying to do that. I was trying to live stream the morning of Fright Fest. Ask everybody how that went. Inquisitor will vouch for you. That was a shit show. Wasn't it, Bob? That shit was gnarly. Alright, fine. One more piece. There you go. There you are. That was funny. That was a pain in the ass. Live.me. See, I thought about branching out a little bit, but it's like YouTube's my home. I'd end up coming back here anyway. Yeah, that was some bullshit, bro. God, was I frustrated. I kept trying too. And the thing is, I reset the router and everything, and it still wasn't improving. I don't know what was going on that day. Must have been an EMP. Oh, shit. But yeah, we got some fucking Dr. Pepper. We got some vegetables and butter. We got some fucking steak and steak sauce. I got a dog over here that's still eating steak even though she was sick earlier. I hear her going Twitch. I heard some things about that, but I don't understand that formatting. And I'm lucky enough to be able to do this. I don't have the right equipment yet for what I want to do here, but January I will have better access to studio stuff. That's the shit. That's some motherfucking shit. Like, that's what I'm hoping for, is hopefully Twitch is tricky. Yep, I could see that. Fucking a lot of these social media sites are really insane. Like, it took me a while to learn Instagram, which is stupid. I can't upload to Instagram from a laptop. And I can do it without the Instagram app. I can use my cell phone, but I can't use the fucking laptop. It's some bullshit. Laptops are going obsolete, and there goes my fucking typewriter, essentially. Because that's really what I use my laptop for. Alright. These vegetables should be cool by now. Got a little bit of butter on here. When I mean a little, I mean a lot. Damn. That was just a shot in the dark. Actually turned out okay. Instagram is all about pics, and I made my followers private. They have to request because people are weird. Or is it because you have some stuff on your Instagram that only certain people are allowed to see? Because that would be my guess. When women do that, it's because there's certain things that they don't want either everybody to see or someone to see. Not being sexist, making an observation. Take it however you'd like. I'm just saying, I am not a racist. Here's the thing, I was called a racist. Let me point something out to you guys. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but no, I have nothing raunchy on Instagram, but the Instagram I use has nice pics, but I don't do shit like that. So what are those nice pics then? We'll wait. In the meantime, I'll tell you guys this real quick. So I was called a racist. Not only did I have my best friend in California who was a black Russian guy, but I have a Lars tattoo. And I don't know if you guys know this. They're nice and clean. Jeez. Just asking questions. Just asking questions. You guys like to be interactive and stuff. I think I can ask questions. But, I don't know if you guys know this, but Lars is Bizarre and King Gordy, Miles Hyde Davis, and Blaxel Rose. Both of these men, I don't know if you know, are black. And I have them tatted on my arm. So the whole racist thing can go the fuck away. Jesus. Unbelievable. How stupid people are. Like, that's another thing I was looking up too. Like, why trolls are the way they are. It's also because they're narcissists. And introverts. Which I find to be interesting. Thing is, trolls do believe some of what they say. Now, what I do is I go onto all these other pages. And I tell people a different opinion than what that page would be. 1776, We the People? I blasted that shit. People love to throw the race card. It's crazy. This day and age, we still on that trip. Right? Again, man, I've said it time and time again. It's 2017. There are Nazis in the street of the United States of America in 2017. I think that pretty much sums up everything. I saw a guy with a swastika on the back of his head right here. I was out in California. My buddy Vlad, he saw it. And he was freaked out. Like, he was like, dude, I don't want to be near this person. Again, probably from, like, me, like, this far away. I'm looking at Vlad, I'm like, dude, it's cool, man. He ain't gonna do shit. And fucking the guy looked over, fucking Vlad, like, takes a step behind me. I'm like, I'm not gonna start a fight with this guy. I'm not gonna start a fight with this guy. And that was the day I punched a Nazi. Cool as fuck, man. Cool as fuck. I never punched a Nazi before then, but I did it. He took a step towards us. I didn't know if he was being... It was clear Vladimir didn't want to be around him. He was still walking towards Vlad. I would talk to anyone with any opinion and try to figure out what they have their opinion, then tried to show them my view. That's a great way to do it. That is a logical way to go about it. That is admirable. More frightening, it is rare. So think about that for a minute, that what you just said to me, we are a dying breed, which is why I'm glad that I'm attracting these kinds of people to my channel, where it's like, I love to hear other people's perspectives. I love to hear other people's views. Yeah, of course you get hate for it, because everyone else is shit fucking stupid with the IQ of a Tickle Me Elmo. That's why you get shit for it, because they're fucking stupid and you're above their fucking intelligence level, and they don't like that. They feel undermined when you use big words with 3 letters. Of course you get hate for it. Like, ignorance is fucking bliss, and stupidity is running rampant. Like, I said this with Marceline the other night. I think you'll appreciate this. There is one product that I would pay taxes to come in. The words with 3 letters. And it goes like this. There's other countries out there who have a good system. Yeah, people hate honestly. LOL, it offends them. People hate honesty. It offends them. Gotcha. I read that wrong. I just caught that like last glimpse. Really weird, right? But there's this thing called compassion and empathy. And these are 2 things that I feel like need to get imported into the United States. And I would pay that. What's up, Captain Flannel? I thought you were at Guar. What happened? Please tell me that show's still on, dude. But if you're messaging me and joining this from Guar, dude, like, I sincerely fucking appreciate that shit. Like, you have no idea how much that means to me. Yes, he is. Trigger team. Yeah. But the thing is, if you use these big words, or you talk about compassion and empathy, you're immediately called a liberal. Which goes back to it's easier to give somebody the finger than a helping hand. And if you give somebody a helping hand, you're a coward. So that's the world we live in now. Awesome. All right, he's heading there now. Dude, have fun at that Guar show, man. Dead serious, man. You fucking enjoy the fuck out of that. Let's see, I got a Facebook thing here, too. Bryce Burkhart. Nah, fuck him. It's off of Child's Play Ninja's photo. I don't even remember what I commented. But that's where my issue lies, guys. The United States lacks compassion. And I think that's why we kill so many people. What is up, Doormat? Thanks for using another fucking channel on here. That's cool as fuck. I'll take it. But I think that's why we kill each other. There are more registered guns in other countries than we have here. Okay? It's not just gun violence or our history of violence or genocide or it's in our blood or anything like that. What it is we stopped caring about one another. The media has made it so that way we were afraid of anybody from a different country with a different USA is going down a strange road. It's got real surreal. Trying to get something up here. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, it is fucking insane what our country is doing. Like, while Christianity is at its peak, and you've got people like Donald Trump and Nazis in 2017, it is evident to me that this is where all the violence came from. It came from fear, hate, not understanding, and ignorance. That's why we have gun violence. That's why schools get shot up. Why do schools get shot up? We talked about this. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. Bullying. Bullying and over-medicating are the 2 things that cause a school shooter. Because if you don't make fun of me, you don't pick on me, you don't hit me for no reason, I don't have that rage to want to kill you. And if you over-medicate me, that will fuck up with my brain chemistry, and odds are I want to kill you because people do not know how to talk out their differences. No, it's easier to pull a gun from a fucking holster. It's easier to go into a police station to get a concealed carry permit in the state of New Hampshire than it is to sit there and listen to somebody's point of view. Think about that for a minute. You walk into a police station with a firearm, you drop $10 on the counter, 3 days later you go back to that police station, you pick up your concealed carry permit, and you walk. How do I know this? I have a New Hampshire concealed carry permit. That's how I had to do it. Posted a pic where a cop punched a chick in the face and tons of comments on it saying that she deserves it when we can't hold cops accountable for their actions and yes, lack of compassion What if that was you? No one accepts compromise for peace. You're both extremely intelligent people. I love you guys. UK youth have got more violent. I'm going to blame the United States on that one. Because if Trump can blame Syria and North Korea for all the problems that are happening here, I can blame the United States for problems happening in the UK. Booyah. But you guys are fucking intelligent people, which is what I want on my channel. If my channel ever got so big, UK youth has a knifing problem. I think they've always had that, though, haven't they? Like the fucking skinheads that got fucking bullied and picked on and shit and fucking met up in alleyways. Fucking Johnny Rotten was stabbed in an alleyway. I believe that was in the UK. So, fucking A. They have. No, it is an epidemic now. Jesus Christ. Now I think it might be something in the fucking water. Or some sort of fucking really just some fucked up shit. Like for having spikes like that, that also tells me the world's becoming a much angrier place. That's a fact. Imported Flint water. Yep. I could see that too. By the way, speaking of Flint, Holland, where I am, used to be the top 3 of safest countries, but it is not safe here anymore either. What the fuck is going on? Maybe the world is coming to an end, maybe. I never considered that a possibility. I've always believed the end of the world to be like, at least 5 years from now. It's all about to drop on November 5th. I think today is November 5th, brother. Let's see. It's all about to drop on November 5th unless the fucking record labels fucks up the shit. Today's November 5th, dude. I do believe, isn't it? Come on. Why is it not coming down all the way? I guess I can't do that. Come on, bro. Simple and blunt. Remember the 5th of November. Because if today is not the 5th of November, I'm an idiot. Here it is already the 6th. What year is it? If you guys know that reference, I will love you forever. For those of you that didn't get it, it was Jumanji. Good movie. I can't believe they're doing a Jumanji 2. LOL, how the fuck was Sid? It was 12:55, middle of the night. It is 6:53 right now. Did you really get the Lars tattoo? Dude, right here. Like, yeah, I got the Lars tattoo. I made it different. I wanted the horns for Gordy instead of the skull, but if you look at it, like at a quick glance, it looks like the original design, where it's instead of like being a full skull or whatever, but it looks like it could be with the hollow part from the image that they released. They released the image a day later. I booked my appointment for 3 days later to go get the tattoo done. Like, boom. That's the shit that happened. Here's the thing. Hashtag here's the thing. Which, by the way, I got to get Mad Max on my show just so that we can call it hashtag here's the thing show. That would be great. Or call it the here's the thing show. That would be cool too. And Prozac came out with a song featuring King Gordy and Bizarre. It's called Psycho. That shit is amazing. One of my favorite songs ever. So King Gordy and Bizarre have been making music together for years. They came out with the Davidians, and now they've got Lars. So really, Lars has been around forever. That would be dope. Hashtag here's the thing. Let people know. My kid takes Prozac. Does that make my kid the Hitchcock of hip hop? Does Prozac amp him up? Because maybe. If he was taking Adderall, he probably could be with how fast he'd talk. Like, I know when I take Adderall, when I used to take Adderall, I'd talk like a million miles an hour. You think that Mad Max and I talk fast now, I could multiply that by 10 when I'm on Adderall. So Prozac, maybe not. But Adderall, quite possibly. Ugh. Sorry guys, got a fucking stuffed up nose here. Can I share this to the Juggalo YouTubers page? Sure. Absolutely. You guys can do whatever you want in my live streams. I never ask you guys to share something unless it's absolutely crucial. Tonight, I don't feel like it's crucial. Tonight is, I'm eating dinner. I'm giving my dog, who was already sick, some steak because I figured red meat will make her feel better. And we're just chit-chatting some bullshit here on what I thought was November 5th. I still don't have that answer. And I appreciate you guys staying up late, by the way. Just so you know, those of you who have not watched this channel before, I've eaten. Share one of his reviews. Yeah, that would be great too. I've got a review on Beyond Redemption that I'm sure could use a lot more attention, even though that album is selling like fucking hotcakes in Ethiopia. That album is doing just fucking fine, which I am excited about, by the way. I mean, clearly I bought the fucking album. And the thing is, I wasn't going to buy the album, and then I saw like all the promotion behind it and shit, and I was like, oh, God, like, and then I heard some of the music. I heard the two songs, Beyond Redemption and Broken. I'm like, fuck it, I am buying that album. I heard those two songs and bought it. I did not get Alexa Hexmaster tattoo though, so share on Twitter, Facebook, and G+. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me that you guys do that. That's really cool. And I know a lot of people will come in here and probably trash all of me, whatever. Just so you know, like I was saying, we're going into the dark because I don't have a cigarette, can't smoke inside. So it's going to get dark. Is an awesome track. Yes, it is. I agree. I still think track 6 is amazing, though. Shadow. But yeah, we're going in the dark. I'm just having a cigarette outside. There's nothing wrong with your camera. There's nothing wrong with your Wi-Fi. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with mine. I just really need a fucking cigarette. So that's what we're doing. I apologize ahead of time if anyone hates me because of me. God, no, I don't mind it. I'm used to it by now. Don't ever apologize for that. You're getting me viewers. That's what I appreciate. You guys have actually been doing a lot of the legwork for me, which is truly appreciated. Fucking Inquisitor and you guys fucking tagging me and shit, showing me shit, like, sharing my shit. It means the world to me. Like, you have no idea how appreciative I am. Like, honestly, it's a great feeling. Like, I never, like, it's right where I want to be. This is like my comfortable waters. I really hope one day that if I do blow up, like Chuck and CP, not saying I will, not saying I'd want that to happen, but if that were to happen, I would make sure you guys were able to have some huge part of my channel because of everything you've done. Because if it wasn't for you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it's at right now. And I appreciate that, man. He says, Inquisitive says, like I said, it's social media. I'm all about promoting someone I believe in. I want 1 billion subscribers. Well, what I can do is I can plug any of your shit onto, like, what I did for Marceline. After my Beyond Redemption review, when I was finished with it, I told her what I was doing. Any promotion is good. I agree. Nifty the Juggalo, also known as Throw Shit. I like that. Is that your alter ego thing too? Not taking shots, man. I'm just asking questions, making observations. Like, maybe that's your fucking alter ego thing. Maybe that's where you have most of your videos. Maybe it's a troll account. I don't know. You're Thormat, not Throw Shit. My bad. Jesus Christ. Throw Shit is funny. Yeah. I like that name. I always confuse Thormat and Throw Shit for some reason. But it's a good fucking night, guys. The weather's beautiful. No Nifty is just a nickname I have for Juggalo. Thormat is something I made. Dope. Fair enough. Like I said, I try and have conversations with people. My live things are sporadic. But yeah, fucking even Crazy McCormick, his channel's blown up, which I think is a great thing. Can't just use Nifty because it's already taken. Aha! Fair enough. But Crazy McCormick actually hit me up today and told me about the Used show in Grand Rapids. See, what people don't know is Crazy McCormick and I, like, even when people address me and some of my shit that I say in my videos, Crazy won't touch it out of respect. And I have a live hangout every Saturday. You're welcome to join. Sweet! I have something to do on a fucking Saturday. Excellent. I'm looking for shit to do on a fucking Saturday. Like, it's dead on Saturdays for me. I'm thinking about doing YouTube again and shit while I make music on the side. Fuck yeah, man. Do it up. And if you ever come out with music and you release it or whatever, I will review it, no charge. Like I said, my channel is here to help people, too. Like, Marceline coming on my channel, her friend hit me up the day prior, and she said, hey, would you mind talking to my friend Marceline? AKA, she goes by the name Mars. And I was like, yeah, sure. What does she want to talk about? So she sends me this long message about what she wants to talk about. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm interested. Like, tell her whatever time works for her. The next day, I got a message that said she wants to do it tonight between 3 and 5 her time. I have music out. It's up on my SoundCloud. Link it after we're done here. Like I said, guys, shoot links all over my fucking YouTube. Like, I love checking out shit. And I love doing reviews. And I was honest with my Beyond Redemption review. I even mentioned there was one song I didn't like on it. And it's simply because it had that typical hip-hop theme to it, which he killed, but it's just not my forte compared to the rest of the album. What is your SoundCloud notify follow for follow here? Notify follow for follow there. Didn't catch that. I'll have to read that again. Hang on here. What is your SoundCloud? Notify follow for follow there. Oh, nifty. Follow for follow there. Okay. So basically, apparently she does music too. So exchange links and shit. Check out each other's music. Maybe you guys can collab or whatever. That'd be cool too. That would be great. And like I said, this is not everybody on here agrees with everything I say. I know Captain Flannel and I have our differences. Real Joe Wiggles and I, we have our differences of opinion. But the thing is, our differences are discussed here. Like, I don't feel like there's like a whole lot of like rampant yelling, unless I'm in a really bad mood, but it's not directed towards anybody on this stream. Sometimes I just wake up pissed, which is a very common occurrence. Look up DJ Pumpkinhead. The link didn't want to show. Same pic on here for my SoundCloud. All right. So what I recommend doing too is, in case I forget, I exist for discussion and debate. Love it. You might be a cunning linguist, but I'm a master debater. Thank you. So what I want you guys to do is, when this is done, again, comment this stuff on my YouTube. I allow links. I don't know why they don't allow them in chats. They should. But I think that what should happen is more of these discussions should take place, and more promotions should be allowed too. I wish that they would allow links. I guess I'd have to make everybody moderators, which, like I said, if I were to ever blow up to like where my chat room is just constantly going, you guys are going to be moderators, like hands down. Like, you guys are like my fucking day one people. Especially Inquisitor. That dude's been fucking having his neck out for me. I'm just about to upload my raps from the other day up to there. Don't judge me. Well, I do reviews, and I don't necessarily judge. I do reviews, and I analyze. One of the things that I enjoy, actually, is hard listening. Because it takes me to way back in the day. Before I was even alive with that kind of music. I'm talking like Black Flag, Gangrene, Flipper. Like, that's not easy listening. It's very complex music, which is where I think a lot of the beauty comes into. And I think that everybody should be doing some form of art. I am a firm believer in that. That if you paint, paint. If you write, you write. If you make music, make music. If you just write lyrics or poetry, do that. I implore artistic abilities and individuality. I think that's the best way to put it. Fucking hell yeah, this has been a good fucking discussion thus far. Yeah, fucking Inquisitor too. He'll hook you up too. Like, that dude, he always promotes my shit for me. Matter of fact, Inquisitor, I don't know if you saw this, but fucking Lex the Hexmaster retweeted your reply to me. He retweeted that. I don't know if you saw it, but he did. It wasn't just the team, the Lex the Hex Indiana street team. It was Lex the Hexmaster himself. That's the shit. That's cool as hell. And like I told people, this dude is going to blow up. I have a feeling that Beyond Redemption is the best album of the year, hands down. I don't count the mixtape or anything like that, but it's like, as far as like sales for fucking Whitney Payton, she copped his album. Like, that's the shit. Lex the Hexmaster is all over the fucking map now. He blew up in the time for like there was slight promotion for the album coming out, like for the pre-orders and shit. And then afterwards, like people just bought this album, and it's been word of mouth, which I felt like I needed to do a review on his album. He shared my review on his Facebook page too, which I thought was the motherfucking shit. Like, and again, I was surprised because I'm like, he's not gonna like the fact that I said I disliked one of the songs, and then I gave my own opinion on it. But he fucking did, which blows my mind, which tells me he accepts criticism. And again, the only thing I didn't like about the songs, I didn't feel like it felt with the rest of the album. Like, I felt like it was out of place almost. But there's always that song. Fucking Pogo, or Bounce, I'm sorry, from Toxicity was way out of place. It is big time. He's very approachable, it seems. Right? Like, dude, you could have probably bumped him in the fucking grocery store and never known it. Like, that dude is so down to earth and so chill. But that dude has so much talent. And if I'm going to say this to you guys, and I'm going to say this right now, okay? And I'm not dogging on anybody. I'm just saying I don't think if this album keeps going in the direction that it's going and Lex the Hex keeps doing what he's doing, didn't his dad rap? I don't know if his dad made music or not. That I don't know. What I do know is I don't think Lex will be on Magic Ninja Entertainment for a long period of time. At some point, he's going to blow up to where he's mainstream. And I think after that, he'll move on from MNE. Which is nothing to dog on. It's nothing wrong with the label or anything like that. Like, I am honestly surprised. I can't find them to convert them, stupid PC. Convert what? I think it was a big rapper. Google, bro. I will do that. What are you trying to convert? If there's a YouTube converter, it's YouTube 2 MP3, the number 2 MP3.cc. No, but I am just using a karaoke site to make them with. Dope. That works. Fuck yeah. No, I don't know about Lex the Hexmaster's Dead. I just have a feeling that this dude's going to blow up beyond any and all recognition. That dude is going places. And honestly, I'm surprised Psy didn't grab him. I have the converter, but they go to random file. It should be in your downloads. So when you convert, hit the download button. And when you're done with that, it should be in your download file. If you're using the same site that I use. So hopefully that helps. I'm pretty sure he's only a young guy. Probably right about my age, maybe? Yeah, that dude got signed to MNE. And like I said, at some point, he's going to either start his own label, he's going to blow up in the mainstream. Like, I just foresee good things happening for this guy. I really do. Like, I've never, ever in my life seen somebody blow up that quick on one album since Abominations. Because when Abominations came out, that was definitely Twisted's mainstream album. Everybody I knew bought that album not knowing Twisted's previous stuff. And that says a lot about an artist when they come out with an album like that where people are like, fuck, I just gotta buy that shit. Yeah, he will be huge. I agree. I really do. And the thing is, it's nothing against MNE. It's nothing against Lex at all. It's just facts. The other thing that could happen is he blows up. More people that are outside the Juggalo community will catch on. What is up, Sam? You've missed an hour of this, so it's really hard to recap. Chat, I'd like to introduce you to Sam Sleaze. These guys will help you out and catch you up, I think. Basically, we talked about how people are stupid. Society sucks. There's been no Antifa attacks, no EMP, and we've been talking about music. Basically is what we've discussed. We talked about Child's Play Ninja a bit. We talked about Chuck Reeves a bit. The whole Big Will thing, shit like that. So, that's basically all we've talked about. Good shit anyway. Just discussions. You're going to see some links coming up in the comment section when this video is done. And it's going to be about new music and shit like that. Yeah. Well, I don't doubt it, man. And the way I see it is we've pissed off what's going on with Big Will. He was on Child's Play Ninja's live stream. And he did not hold his own very well, I don't think. I think he caved a little bit. Just my honest opinion. Again, I don't trash on anybody. I make an observation and claim it as an opinion and not a fact. To other people, they probably think that Will fucking destroyed CPN. That's their opinion. And they're more than welcome to it. I just felt like it wasn't evenly matched as far as like the debate goes. I know what Will is trying to do, and I respect him for doing that. That's what I'll say. I'm really surprised that more people aren't catching on to Beyond Redemption, which has been a huge discussion topic since the album released. Let's see. Yeah, but CPN is good at overpowering a person. He gets loud and angry. Yeah. Will got trolled in chat and nicknamed Lil Chuck. It was all in fun, I think. Yeah. It's his most recent one. It's the one he did today. It was the Sunday with CPN. Sunday Chill with CPN, I think is what he calls it. It ended civilly, I will say that, which took me by surprise. I did not foresee that happening at all. Oh, and Sam, I also cooked the steak. I've been picking at that, eating some vegetables. I just finished my Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Coke and rum here in a little bit. I got 1 can of Coke left, and then I got to go back to the store to go get some more. Yay! I really should just start getting Faygo Cola. It's so much cheaper. But that real Coke is just so damn good. Oh, man. Cooking with Sid? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what this has been. But it's November 5th, which I think chat should be taken with a pinch of salt at times in, like, bars. It's like bar humor. Gotcha. Big Will should be calling Big Mouth S4CPN. You do not win by yelling over someone. It is a sign of weakness. Okay, so I was on Child's Play Ninja's thing with a phone call. He called me, and he asked me a question. I was trying to answer his question. He kept yelling, and I let him talk. And then I was like, my turn. Like, I cut him off before he could change topics. And I was like, no. I let you talk, my turn. And then I was talking, and he kept cutting me off, and I'm standing there with the phone. And that went on for, oh my God, it was like an hour and a half overtime, I think. Was it the MNE episode? That would be the one. MNE sponsors Child's Play Ninja, which is, by the way, clickbait. Spoiler alert. But it was, in fact, clickbait. Child's Play Ninja never claimed to be professional, just successful in his trade. The most successful in his trade. Which he says he never mentions, but he does a lot. He even told me over the phone, if I was making $32 an hour, I would take it as a downgrade in pay. I would see it as a demotion. CPN is one of those guys that needs to be right. The CPN was kind of dull. I agree, but again, it wasn't much conversation. I felt like I don't know what Will was doing. Yeah, I know. I used to be subbed to the Boy Blue. Because back in the day, that dude was the shit. CPN is dull. CPN, though. Boy Blue is dead. Yeah. The Boy Blue is nuts. Yeah. You know, I talked to him, though. I tried being decent with Blue. I said, look, man. Boy Blue needs to go to rehab. He needs to go to AA, I think. I think he's clean off of drugs as far as I know, but I don't keep track of his channel anymore. He's still got channels. Yes, he does. Blue turned on me. I'm not surprised. But they're small, just like Chuck Reeves needs to go to rehab. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, what I think with Blue, though, is like, you should check out, he was the one that got me to buy Bang Pow Boom on pre-order. Check out his reviews and shit. Check out what that guy used to do. Check out what he used to be. That is a completely different human being. Not even a different Blue, but a different human being entirely. That guy was energetic. He was funny. What does Chuck Reeves need to go to rehab for? coke. That is what I am told. I am told he is a cokehead. I don't know that for a fact. I just know that is what I am told. But it was, Blue needs to stop selling himself for alcohol. He should put the money into his channel. But really what he needs to do, oh my god, that was just a stoner. Chronic drug abuse. I don't know. I honestly don't know the story, Chuck. I know he likes his marijuana. Which, kudos to him, because I can't do weed at all. Again, none of my business, doesn't change how I feel about Chuck at all. Blue was nuts. Even at the start, he had a few chats with him, with my boy when he started out. Never liked him, especially for two-facing my boy. Weed is medicine. I agree. On both counts. However, though, he was more entertaining then. Like, that dude, maybe he needs to go back to doing drugs. I don't know. Weed is a crutch. You know, reminds me of a joke. Blue was big, quite professional, but the alcohol took over. Yes, he did that to me too. He was one of the few Juggalo YouTubers. He was one of the ones that got me YouTubing. It was him, Big Irish, Child's Play Ninja, and who was the other guy? What was his name? Fucking Nappy? Nappy J. That's who it was. All those guys was like my inspiration to do YouTube. So I joined the committee. And here we are years and years later. I stopped doing videos for a while, and then I didn't have a schedule. I just randomly upload. I wish the DC Fago guy got me in the scene. Yeah, that dude is entertaining. Not gonna lie, that dude's awesome. I like DC Fago guy. No lie, that dude's a shit. Say what you want about him, I like him. I like him a lot. Carnival Spirits too. They got me into it. I'm not digging their stuff now. For their older stuff. Had a falling out though. I feel like a lot of people on social media have a falling out with somebody at some point. I do feel that entirely. Blue has a brain that he's being covered by alcohol use. Yep, same. DC for you guys, one of the few good OGs back in the day. Never heard of CPN until this year. Really? Because CPN had a lot of popular videos. But yeah, Blue, he says it's his depression. He says it's his new medication. He says it's this, that, and the other. And I try giving him the pep talk of like, dude, you gotta like just be more energetic in your videos. Like when you go live, fucking go live. Like I want to see you moving around and shit. Like that's what got me up off of my ass and fucking doing more moving around. That's what got me to really work on the things that I had said and how I had said them and shit like that. Like that dude, the old Blue, inspired me. I just didn't want money for it. When I found out I could monetize my videos, like why the fuck wouldn't I hit that button? But I wouldn't do it on every single one of my videos. Like my live streams, I deal with chronic depression. Blue has no excuse to get help. Fair enough. Blue had support, but he throws it out the window as he digs his own grave. It sucks, but shit happened, I guess. I guess is what he meant. Yeah, like I said, I talked him into quitting. He was clean for 21 days and started drinking again after he stabbed me in the back. Yeah. His combat back is cool. Oh, yeah, my office? We can go to my office. Fuck yeah, we can. I've finished eating, so yeah, fucking, we'll do that. Yeah, I fucking dropped my Beyond Redemption. Bear with me. Which I've already, that's basically for the car now, because I ripped it to my laptop. But yeah, we can go in here. Fuck yeah. I got all the lighting and shit. Good call, man. Okay, maybe not. What did I do? Did I unplug it? I did unplug my space heater, which I certainly don't need right now. There we go. And let there be light. Yeah, this office, I'm glad I have it back. I was without it for a while. But I got it. Hey, Sid, what do you think of Gmo? I like Gmo. The more I listen to him, the more I like him. Especially when I heard him. What was it? Joke Ova, I think was the name of the song. Sid, no, you going to Twistmas? I am going. I got my ticket right here. I got it right here, boss. It is on like Donkey Kong. Which is also something I was starting to say earlier. We have a music video shoot being done today. And fucking... it's an MNE project. Buddy of mine hit me up the other day. And he says, hey man, thinking about going to that music video shoot. I'll see you there with a trunk load of donations. Fuck yeah, man. I'll be there too. I saw your message on Facebook saying that you were going to do the same. So fuck yeah, man. But, shit. I was saying something. What was it? Ticket, well, we were talking about show. Oh, music video. So there's a Magic Ninja Entertainment video shoot that was going to originally be in Flint. I wish I could ask Twisted if they regretted being on Psy, even though House of Crazy was popping. I don't think they regret it at all. Matter of fact, there was a status put out with Monoxide Child and Shaggy 2 Dope that Twisted posted on the Twisted Facebook page. It was a picture of the two together, and Monoxide Child still has his Hatchet Man on his arm. So I don't think they regret it, by the sounds of it. But yeah, fucking, there's a music video shoot going on today in Detroit, and you'll never guess where it was at. The same place where Hollow Wicked was at. They called it a learning curve. Yep, he ain't going to get rid of it. Fuck no, he's not. That's part of his fucking past, man. His part of his fucking legacy. Like, that's why I still have my fucking Hatchet Man. Right? Yeah. There it is. You know, that's a tribute to my buddy Steve and I. And fucking shit, man, the way that music used to be. We all talk about Hell's Pit, man. Like the fucking ideal fucking ICP album. See, was a dope place. Yeah, that's where the music video shoot is today. I almost got one. Yeah, I was with my buddy Steve, and it was the next day. And by the way, today is November 5th. Red Hood Gaming is here. What is up, Red Hood Gaming? Jesus Christ. Like an hour and a half in, you guys are still showing up. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. I really do. Oh, we just got done eating. I'm about ready to go for another smoke here. We're back in my office. It's a good fucking place to be. Good place for us to have these kind of conversations. Got mine when I turned 18. There's more to it than just the logo for me. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's what I've been saying this whole damn time. Your lives seem more entertaining. I appreciate that. I figured people would get bored of them, honestly. Like, I feel like we kind of like talk about the same shit a little bit. Nifty, it does not find that username on SoundCloud. I am Fair Whisper. Like I said, man, post links in the comment section when we're done here. We've got more people showing up, so let's continue this, I guess. So, like we were saying, nothing much, bro. Going to see All That Remains tonight. Captain Flannel's going to go see Gwar tonight. Everyone's going to shows tonight. There was a music video shoot that I was invited to. Got stuck babysitting the sick dog, so that didn't happen. Sid Extended. Yeah! Hey, giggity. Sid Extended, that's funny. I've listened to Riddlebox all day today. I actually listened to it, like, front to back. Riddlebox. I've listened to 3-2-1 Off With Your Head. Which was fucking... I still love that Boondocks track. Like, that is the best Boondocks song I have ever heard. Next to They Pray With Snakes, the remix. Oh, dude, that remix of They Pray With Snakes, the Mikey Clark mix. Holy fucking shit. That is amazing. I love it. Found you. Awesome. So he found you. And you guys are going to exchange music. You guys are going to drop links, I hope. I was actually watching this video not too long ago. I was starting to watch it. It's Hollow Wicked and Fright Fest 2017 recap from 6 hours ago from Carnival Spirits. I'm curious. I loved Hollow Wicked back in 2008, man. I loved Hollow Wicked. And I think I enjoyed Hollow Wicked a hell of a lot more than I enjoyed fucking the Mighty Death Pop show that I ended up going to. I'll be doing a recap myself in a few days on this channel. Yeah, man, I think it's important that people continue to talk about these things. People's attention spans have shortened significantly when it comes to shows and things like that. I think it's important that people continue to talk about Fright Fest, talk about Hall of Wicked, so that way next year we'll have more of that. That is what I am hoping for. I really hope the next Joker's card won't blow. Me too, brother. I'm hoping the same thing. I'm not optimistic, but I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. I have to for this because it being my first ICP show and first Hall of Wicked, it was so fucking dope. Hell yeah. Me 3. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah, guys. This is a shit. Like, so here's the thing. What are you guys thinking about this? The name is what I think got to me. Frightful Fred Fury. That messes with me. And I know there was like a link to this. Fred, though, right? Fearless. Thank you. Fearless Red Fred. Okay. Like I said, this is going to probably be the most confusing album that people discuss, I feel like. And in my opinion, split personality. Fearless Fred Fury. Alright, Fearless Fred Fury. So there was a music video back in the day, I think it was Where's God, and there was 3 F's on the wall. And there was rumors that linked to the new Joker's card. There was a Fearless Fred on Betty Boop. Yeah, I know there was. I was looking up fucking Fearless Fred Fury. And it actually looks a lot like, it was a cartoon picture or whatever the fuck. And it looks like that cartoon character. There was also a Fearless Fred on YouTube. Again, lacks originality, doesn't it? Which scares me. However, we thought that all these other albums were going to be absolutely fucking phenomenal. So, if the logo is dope, looks like the Jekyll Brothers had sex with Bang Pow Boom had sex with the Circus Lion. I actually made the thing that it looks like Bang Pow Boom, Mighty Death Pop, the Jekyll Brothers, and Riddlebox. Because of the tail and shit, and it looks like he's like spiraling up out of something. And it looks like he's got like the Bang Pow Boom head with like the Mighty Death Pop, because essentially they look the same to me. I don't think I noticed the difference. Well look. I forget what Mighty Death Pop looks like. It looks like cartoon tech. It looks like a cartoon tech from Absolute Power. Damn! I get the Riddlebox thing. Glad I wasn't the only one then. Okay, so yeah, maybe not Mighty Death Pop. Maybe not. Let's see. I feel like this album is going to have a lot of punches in it. I see what you did there. Because of the fist. That was clever. I like that. 5 stars, man. That was hilarious. Fearless Fred Fury. Hey, I typed it into Google, right? Was it Fearless? Now I forget. Yep, Fearless Fred Fury. Let's look at these images. And let's really break this down. Okay, let's find a good picture of Fearless here. That looks like it's got a little bit of... this looks like the best one I can find. And it's really fucking small, so never mind. I wonder what he will represent. Pocket Rat. Alright. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 spikes on his head. He's got teeth. He's got one eye doing one thing and the other eye doing the other. And he's got the fist. Bang, pow, boom, I guess. I reckon Earth's pollution and shit ain't it got all chimney and top. Or am I tripping? Might be me being a girl. I would say he may be fearless, but sometimes fear is healthy. Oh, I think... Looks like he's a criminal with a crowbar. Yeah, looks like a gang member. That's what fucking Chuck was saying too. I did get a kick out of that. He is us? I don't know what he is. I don't know. I think he's Fearless Fred Fury. I think what he is a drawing that Jay came up with when he was on shrooms, LSD, and copious amounts of marijuana. He does look like a juggalo. Yes, he does. He could be a Half-Life fan. For anyone who is a gamer may get that. Lols. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We can speculate about this. Fuck it. I haven't talked about it a whole lot. I've been trying to keep to my promise that I was not going to focus on this stuff. Oh, and my battery is starting to die. So I will make sure to get the charger for that right now. But yeah, guys, fucking Fearless Fred Fury. When I get my charger, we'll actually take a fucking closer look at this guy. I thought 80% would have done it, but this phone battery fucking sucks. And then, like, while it's plugged in, it takes forever for it to charge. It's just a bitch and a half. It sucks. And then I've got, like, a really short fucking charger cord, which is amazing, because that means I get to hold my phone and not have a stand for it. Hooray! Good shit. Okay. This low budget shit's gotta go. It's a lot of fucking labor. So anyway, we got the Fearless Fred Fury, and I haven't noticed anything. I've noticed like a fucking rat, some shit on his chest. Yeah. I still think that looks like a GG6, by the way. Those look like G's to me. Oh, what's the chat saying? What if it says negative look at us? Oh. It is interesting that this year, but I think that was announced last year that it was going to be this year. There's looks like somebody else had done a breakdown of it. This looks like another picture of it here. Nope, it's still another small picture. Hooray! Is this one a little bit bigger? Nope. Of course not. Why the fuck would it be? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything except muscle cars, old people, a question mark, and really bad pictures of this fucking thing. So maybe we can expect like 2 or 3 different versions of this, I'm sure. He has a thorn in one eye. He has a thorn. I thought that was just a spiral thingy. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that this is the most intricate of the second deck. That is for sure. It's definitely the most artsy. If that means anything to you guys. I really felt like Mighty Death Pop was stupid. So, like I said, I had so much hope for Mighty Death Pop. I don't know. Like, I almost feel like the less excited I am for it, the more it's going to blow my mind. Evil Tracy was saying that swirls the eye is a pedophile symbol. What? Wait a minute. Break that down for a minute. Pedophiles have their own symbol. Oh my god. Think about that for a minute. Pedophiles have their own symbol. What? I don't know if I'm allowed to look this shit up. Like, I have a feeling if I Google this, his arm looks like it is disconnected from it. Yeah, I see that too. Pedophile symbol. Am I going to get in trouble for Googling this shit? The pedophile symbol? I don't know what to do to, like, encrypt that shit or whatever. The Death Pop was good. The Bang Pow Boom albums I liked, but the Missing Link I didn't like at all. I'll be doing reviews on them here as well, reasons why I say this. Don't Google that. I don't know, man. I wouldn't do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I look up a pedophile symbol, like, I don't know what the fuck is going to pop up on Google. Like, and I don't even know if, like, I could do a safe search. Would that help if I did, like, a filter explicit results? Okay, we will do that. Okay, guys, here we go. Symbol for Pedophiles. I got Safe Search on, so I should be okay. Use the computer at the library for that shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are not gonna believe this shit. I mean, I safe searched it, so it's all good. What the fuck are you going to get taken out of context? Okay, look at this shit. I've got my phone plugged in, so I'm gonna have to move the laptop here. Are you guys seeing that shit? It says, AKA Boy Lover. The other one says is the LB logo, AKA the Little Boy Lover. Why? Did you see? You guys are seeing this, right? Child lover. What? Oh my lord. You guys heard it from Sid Jones. Jesus Christ, the mythology is already broken, so what's next? It is not the same symbol. The first one looks like a playoff of the AOL logo. Yeah, unfortunately, the eye has a spiral, but it is pointing to the upright. Maybe it's the anti-pedophile thing. I don't know. Maybe we're looking too deep into it. Maybe we're overanalyzing. But let us continue overanalyzing. The eye has a spiral, but it is pointing to the upright. And this one is downward. Hey, but I looked it up, and the fucking feds aren't here. So, oh my god, it's on t-shirts. Why the fuck is it on t-shirts? Why is it on t-shirts? Oh my god. I gotta delete this shit from my fucking history. Fuck me dead. It is the tinfoil country. Yeah, wow, that's where I'm at, brother. That is where the fuck I'm at with it. I just want to plug this one more time here. I'm not signing off. I'm just wanting to plug this again. We have another album review coming up this week. I've told a few people about it, so if you guys dig, Tin Hat time. Oh, I should like my page. Thank you. Yeah, there's another album review coming out this week. I am excited for it. I know King Gordy's going to end up appreciating this. And no, it is not an old album. That's just crazy. I thought I've seen it all. Yeah, I know. Like, now you guys can go and tell your friends, hey, there's this guy on YouTube that I watch, and we talk about pedophile symbols, and he found out that there's a pedophile symbol. Then they're going to ask you, why was he looking up pedophile symbols? And it's just going to snowball from there. Thank you to all of my viewers for making this possible for me. I will now be associated with the pedophiles forever because I looked it up. Woohoo! Go me. But again, thank you so much for that like. I do appreciate it. Yeah. The more you know. Oh, there's a thing on Nostalgia Critic. He has that. It's the more you know, and it comes up with like a don't let CPN get wind of this. CPN doesn't watch my shit, although we've got 9 viewers, and I'm only seeing like 3 or 4 of you communicating. We've got spies in the house. Promoters don't promote anymore. They just get the openers to sell tickets. Yup, I agree with that. Yeah, there's like 5 replies to my thing. Fuck that. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. We're talking about pedophile symbols. Does he have an orange beard, though? Chuck does. CPN will watch, I'm sure. Nah, he's not going to watch. He's just going to link me with Chuck and some just like to listen. Aw, hi Ninjet Master. Alright, well feel free to listen. You don't have to partake. A rat in his beard. Jesus Christ. And wasn't that a rat on the Fearless Fred Fury? Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are not obligated to partake in this by any means. If you'd like to, feel free. I usually get trolls towards me. Not much, Ninja. We've talked about Fearless Fred Fury. We found out there's a pedophile symbol, so yay. We've talked about The music video shoot that's happening today, that's actually the MNE music video shoot, is happening in the same place Hall of Wicked was. A crowbar, not anti-squatting. Beard load just shows Google has lost the plot. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that's basically what we've been talking about. Just having a good time. I ate lunch, dinner. Excuse me. I've had a cigarette. We've talked about how people are having less discussions and more trolling, and it's more just like their opinion matters more, and there's basically more sheep online than there are in all of Ireland and Scotland, which I think is a lot, and so on and so forth. So that's what we've been talking about. Where is Ashley? I am home alone. I am without babysitter. I was hoping for a female Joker card. Oh, those are two different people. I'm like, a toothpick in his eye. Jailhouse related? Oh, yeah, because I saw Where is Ashley? I was hoping for a female Joker card. Hashtag Ashley is... Oh, word, thank you. Anytime. Like I said, it's all good on this channel. Like, there is no hate or anything like that. And because it's so small niche, which means I don't have a lot of people that watch my stuff, which is fine, it allows me to interact with people. And I'm able to focus on the chat, stay energized, stay caffeinated, and we're up for this, like, constantly. I try and do a live stream, just popping up just to say hi. It was the remember the 5th of November. Fun fact, there was actually an ex-fiance of mine who suggested that we get married. And when I mean suggested, I mean she slid a ring on my finger. Weird shit. And she proposed that we got married on the 5th of November. They talk so much about bitches make the next card symbol a female. I think that it would be an interesting take. But I mean, who's to say that any of the Bang Pow Boom or Mighty Death Pop or whatever wasn't female? Like, I don't think it was ever there. Like, I know we've got Jake Jekyll and all that stuff, but I mean, it's whatever. Like, one of them could be. I mean, it is 2017. Like, are you going to assume the gender of a Joker's card? Is that what you're doing? Are you assuming the gender of a drawing on a CD? Damn, man. That's dark shit. They're all trannies. Or there was just not female or male. Well played. Well played. See, this is the kind of conversations we have. Sometimes it's meaningful. Sometimes it's not. We don't really shit on anybody on this channel, I don't think. I think we talk about the good and the bad of people. Our eyes see everything and the other fails to see itself. Yeah, I agree with that. One eye is better for color, the other one's better for movement. One ear is better for sound, and the other one is better for words and voices. Verbal things in one ear, noise in the other. That's why when they have, like, you're listening to your headphones or whatever, noise will go into one ear, voices in the other. So, good point. And it's damn near impossible to 2020 anymore, too. I think most people are like 2018, 2016, 1816, I don't know. So, there's that. But yeah, my mind is blown. I'm really glad you guys brought this to my attention, though, with the fucking, oh my god, the Fearless Fred Fury. We have fucking... I don't think we've discussed anything new that hasn't been discussed already, except for the possibility of what the others could look like. Different colors. Maybe we'll end up with a red, blue, and a green again. I'm confused what card makes the new deck. Bang Pow Boom does. So it was Bang Pow Boom, Mighty Death Pop, Missing Link Lost and Found. Now we've got Fearless Fred Fury, which means we'll only have 2 more. Which means it looks like it is yelling. Maybe it is genderless. In all defense, if it is yelling, could that not lean more towards it being female than a new deck? Well, I could picture Jay saying this. He comes out and he goes, well, aren't there 52 cards in a deck of cards? And everybody going, yeah, and then there's some of us going, oh my god, how many more years? And it would lose its pronouns, y'all. Am I not using my pronouns correctly? Yeah, but I could picture that. Like, people being excited. We're getting 52 more of these Joker cards. Well, 52 minus, 6, 7, 8, 9? So, yeah, that many? Jesus Christ. Am I not using my pronouns? Is that what's happening? Am I fucking up somewhere? I'm probably fucking up somewhere. I also forgot to mention Ninja Master. I have a head cold. My dog was puking, and I fed her steak. She was enjoying watching her Sons of Anarchy because she's been laying on the couch watching Sons of Anarchy. I've been working on my writing. I've been in the kitchen cooking. I did the dishes. Oh my god. No, I am not turning female. I went outside for a cigarette. Did all this other shit. Quantity isn't always quality. I agree. They are not vampire teeth either. They are wolf's teeth. Okay. They are wolf's teeth. I don't know. I don't want to look at this again. I think we should do like a side-by-side comparison of like all these pictures. But yeah, anyways, I've been playing House Bitch all day. When I could have been at the MNE music video shoot, but because I'm babysitting a sick dog, hooray! I get to miss out. Okay, so let's look. I don't know if those are even wolf's teeth. Those look like demon teeth. What more they look like. Because if I look at wolves' teeth and put them side by side, yeah, the front do, but like they start to like get like demonized, and like it's like the top, and like over on Fearless, he's got his teeth down at the bottom. So I don't know wolf. Been lots of hassle in the MC world about places like Amazon selling patches. Really? Why are they scared of retirement? I don't know. Is it an orange tail? I seriously feel this is going to be size rage for what's been happening. Plus what may come. Yeah, I could see that. I really could. Like I said, I'm hoping for a dark album. Even CPN's camp is hoping for a dark album. We all want one. Even if we hate ICP, we want a dark album. If they came out with another thing very similar to Hell's Pit, we'd be aces. This is their new demon. I fucking hope so. Let's see. Is it an orange tail? Let's go back to Fearless here and check him out real quick. And here we go. It looks like an orange torso. In this one picture, yeah, it looks like, okay, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, there's like, he's red and black up here. He's got the red and white around his fist. The crowbar is red and white. His body is orange, and it looks like it's coming from like a landfill or something like that. This could be like, what if it's what's the word? Busy, sorry your dog's sick. Yeah, Jay's not like he used to be. No, I agree. Jay's definitely got light and fluffy. Oh, she just puked. She also, I probably should have mentioned this before everyone starts worrying if my dog's gonna die. I went out to the car to help my girl bring her stuff down. I come back up the stairs, like right afterwards, didn't stop for a cigarette or anything like that. And then I turn around, go into the kitchen, and there's garbage on the floor. So she got into something. She puked on the blanket. She's fine, laying around watching Sons of Anarchy. She's fine. Those are his feet. That looks like a building. I think it could also be like the opposing Riddle Box, possibly, maybe. Like it's going head-to-head with Riddle Box. I don't know. Hook up any single females in here? Not sure, bro. Tinder's good for that. Yeah, it'd be cool. I would like to be excited by ICP again. Yeah, and I feel like, okay, I'll read this. I feel he may be getting back into his roots with this again. Well, we all hope anyway. Like I said, man, I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm excited. It is the fourth Joker's card. Let's hope. I mean, I was hopeful for Mighty Death Pop. I almost bought Mighty Death Pop. Chuck said it was a factory. I am in 2 open relationships. You hear that, Sam? But she's from another country. And no, I am not paying your way for that. Goddess, you go, girl. You have a new friend. Goddess, you have a new friend. A super fan, perhaps, even. Good for you. But yeah, guys, I mean, I don't know what to think about the whole Fred thing. I don't. Although I did see something cool. I did notice, you want to be hype as shit, but their track record here is questionable, so all we can do is wait.
But the thing is, as much as we're like, no, never again. Like, you pissed me off with Death Pop. You pissed me off with Bang Pow Boom. They come out with the next one, you're like, oh, I gotta know. And it kills you. And we're probably not going to get it for another 2 years. Hey, I got new followers. Hooray! That's always cool. New followers. Like that shit. Love that shit. Always love talking to more people. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. So, like, fucking... Like, it's a drug, okay? Music is a drug. I've actually read the book. Child's Play Ninja recommended it to me years and years ago. It's called This Is Your Brain on Music. It's a fucking drug. Whatever you're listening to between the ages of, like, 12 and 15, that's the music you're generally going to listen to the rest of your life. You might get out of it for a while. You might find another genre, but ultimately, that will always be your go-to. Hook me up. Brother, I'm not doing this, brother. No. This is not Tinder. Yeah, music does shit to the brain. It does. As a matter of fact, the louder the music, it releases like a dopamine, which is like the same thing as adrenaline, and it burns calories. It's insane what music can do. Oh, it says I've got a very bad connection again. I would not hook any of my friends up with someone who is professing sleazdom, but I will be your friend. I was talking to Goddess. She's talking to you, brother. Like, she is talking to you. She replied more generously than I think most women would. Because women... I was talking to Goddess. I know you were talking to Goddess. Oh, it was the same message. Sorry, my internet is lagging again. For whatever the fuck reason. I'm at 25%, which tells me time for a cigarette. I can make this happen. Get close to the router. Am I still here, guys? I'm not fading anymore, right? I'm still good. I'm still aces. Like, we're good. So again, the screen's going to go black. There's nothing wrong with your computer. There's nothing wrong with mine. We're just going for a cigarette, so it will get dark. What was that episode of what the fuck was it? Twilight Zone? Oh, dude, Marlboro Southern Cuts. They are my favorite. And everyone who I've turned to, as a matter of fact, when I was at the music video shoot, there was a girl, all she was smoking was Southern Cuts. And when I ran out, because I was an idiot and didn't get to the other cigarette store in time, which is like 3 steps from where I was at for the music video shoot, I was bumming off her. So next time I see her, I owe her a pack. I have not forgotten. Smoking's bad in Clay. Smoking's bad in Clay. No, there was an episode of Twilight Zone. He's like, do not change the channel. There is nothing wrong with your station. I don't judge someone for trying. Yeah, I need to quit. I need to quit too. I was actually supposed to quit November 1st. That was the deal for me getting my tattoo. We're still both smoking. My bad. Here's the thing. Wait. I don't judge someone for trying what? Exactly. Goddess, I'm talking to you. I hit on the YouTuber that calls himself Jesus today. Well, his name's Jesus. I would too. I vape. It worked for me. The hand gets real old just saying. Jesus Christ, Sam. Tinder, bro. Tinder. That's all I gotta say. Like, this is not the place. I used to do the e-cigs. I get sick of my batteries constantly dying. As you can see, I have a huge issue with batteries dying. I don't care about sex. Yeah. To each their own. With me, I'm only playing Calm Down, Sid. I don't know, man. Like, that kind of carried on for a while. That's all I'm saying. It was like that joke with those comedians. The joke goes on for a little too long and the crowd stops laughing and it doesn't quite hit home. And the greatest comedians are guilty of that. There's this one comedian I've been listening to, Anthony Jeselnik. That dude kills me. Thoughts and Prayers, I've listened to that probably 6-7 times. What is up, James Coffin? We are talking about Fearless Fred Fury. We talked a little bit about the music video today. No speculation on that yet. No one's speculating on what music video it is. I've heard it might be for Year of the Sword. Lars has not posted about it, so I'm not sure if it's a Lars video. So I'm guessing you're the sword, but it's completely under wraps. A dude of mine got an email. He hit me up on Twitter. I can actually read the whole transcript for you if you guys would like. For those that don't believe me, to answer the next question that's not going to be asked that people have already forgotten about, because Jesus Christ, I've forgotten about it till now, was I have not heard back from that fucking senator yet on the whole Juggalo thing, which pisses me off. So we are actually going to, how about this, guys? Since we're still live, beyond what I had expected, I figured I'd try trolling on your chat just to see what would happen. Well, that's what would happen, man. I'm going to set you guys down for 1 second here while I use my hands to type. Hopefully you guys can still see me all right. At least you guys can still hear me. But yeah, we're actually going to email this fucker right now. Let's go to my inbox here, and we're going to email this guy together. I was still being nice, wasn't I? Of course you were. Of course you were being nice. Like, you guys are really generous on my chat. Like, even some of the people that fucking trolled me. There's the confirmation on my special review I'm doing this week, which, by the way, guys, stay tuned. Because when this comes in, I don't know what day it's going to come in. But when it does come in, we're going to review this album. And I'm excited. I'm fucking excited. Order shipped, blah, 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 blah. Marco's Pizza. My direct deposit, which was for my book sales, by the way. So shout out to you guys. You guys put $20 in my pocket these past 6 weeks, which is greatly appreciated. Put it towards a good cause. What is up, Stacia Rye? So you guys are actually in for a good fucking time. This is going to be good. If I end up dropping you guys, my phone is sliding a wee bit. I'm trying to stop that from happening. And I don't know how. You guys are on a stand. I got to type. That's because you are not a douche and there isn't a bunch of douches in the chat. Well, like I said, man, even if there were, fucking, like, let them be douches. But I'm just on my channel to do my thing. My thing. Let's see here. I want to search Senator in my emails. Executive Office of Lieutenant Governor Brian Calley. Some of my works, Senator Jeff Sessions, so this is the one that I want. I want this one. Thank you for your email regarding the Federal Bureau of Investigations, blah, blah, blah. So let's go to my sent mail, and then I'm going to we're gonna write this together, guys. Ooh, we got 9 viewers in the fucking house. Shout out to each and every one of you. Okay, so Nelson Christine, response, appreciate you talking to me. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit, that's right. It was on the website thing. God damn it. Okay, so what I gotta do is I gotta go to my inbox, grab that dude's email, and then we're good. So, let's go to inbox, search Senator, Government Brian Calley. I have the list here. I need to read this message. Here we go. Senator Gary Peters. That was the guy I emailed. So, what I need to do is to find your representative. I don't want to find my representative just yet. What's going on in the chat? My bad. I'm reading. Show chat. You sound real low even through my speaker. Yeah, you guys are far away from me. That's why. Yeah, very quiet that far. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, my phone is charging because my phone can't stay charged. So that is what we are doing. Don't let them name fool you. I'm a nice guy in real life. You like Kansas Slug? I love Kansas Slug, dude. I fucking love Kansas Slug. So here's the deal. We're going to find Gary Peters again. This song in response to CPN's BS is called Shit on a Hoe. Damn, I love it. Like, that's the kind of shit that needs to get played at a fucking wedding. Okay? That needs to get, and by the way, Kansas Slug, first time I heard them was on the Dropkick Murphys channel. So, Senator. Oh, right here. Email Gary Peters. So now you guys, you know what? I didn't do this last time. Nobody believed me that I was actually doing this. So here goes, okay? I'm going to turn my screen as best as I can, adjust my phone here, Booyah! So now you guys know that I'm at the Gary Peters United States Senator for Michigan page. Together we write an email. This will be fun. This will be a lot of fun, I think. I really wish I didn't have to charge this damn phone, that it would just stay charged. I apologize for this, guys. I gotta fucking move you guys around and shit. It sucks. It won't stay on the stand while it's charging. Hot Carl, that hoe. Jesus Christ. So, here we go. I don't know what to do about this stand, though, because it's made of rubber. I wish there was something else I could use. What's a hot Carl? Captain Flannel back for a second. Got to park right in front of venue, so chilling in warm car till line goes down. Good call, man. So right now we're having some fucking, not technical difficulties, but some fucking like, why does my phone have to charge every 30 seconds difficulties? And my smart stand is not being smart. I wonder if I can use the other side, maybe, perhaps. No? God damn it. Why does my cord have to be so short? Hot Carl is when you shit on your significant other. Jesus Christ, man. Kids could be watching this. I doubt it. Okay, so we're going to go to contact. Ew. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Like, there's an ew and then it's a, oh, I'm intrigued. Jesus Christ. Okay, how can I help you? So, Gary, here's how you can help me. Fucking respond to my last email. Contact. Email Gary. Right, I need your fucking email, bro. Where's the box? Oh, there's an arrow over here. Haha! We got this. Office locations, veteran resources, help with a federal agency, comment on an issue. So we're doing a vote, guys. We're stuck between two. 1 for comment on an issue, or 2, help with a federal agency. Chili dog. Damn. Man, classy bunch in here, guys. Guess who's doing the fucking speaking at my fucking wedding? It's you guys. Like, you guys are all invited to the wedding, and I want you guys to give your best speech. That's what's gonna happen. I don't care what the wife says, although she'll probably divorce me. We on some gross stuff. Yeah, which is okay. It's still tippy. How'd I get it to stay last time? Like that? Good? Maybe for a little bit. That's probably going to fall. And I apologize if I end up dropping you guys. So, again, we're going to choose one of these. Comment on an issue or help with a federal agency. You guys pick. 1 for comment on an issue, 2 for the federal agency, and together we write this email. That way, people will know that I have kept to my word, and I'm going to keep bugging this guy on whether or not super gross. We on some gross stuff? Super gross? Sorry, I know a lot. Jesus Christ, man. Let me guess. Chuck is the MC at Sid's wedding. I doubt that. Comment on an issue. Comment on an issue. Going to be getting off here soon in like 20 minutes. If you're still on by then, work tonight. Okay. I don't know if I'll still be on. Jesus Christ, you guys got me on here for over 2 hours. Hey, brother, best wishes to you and your lady on your wedding. We haven't picked up a date yet. Or if I am going to get married, just hypothetically, like when I get married, you guys are definitely like speaking at the wedding. That's what's happening. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, you guys are the shit. And I feel like you guys would come up with like some of the most romantic things that could ever be said. I feel like that you guys are like the voice of love. You know, like you guys speak the language of love. So that's important to me. So while I try and stay in frame here and sit very uncomfortably, we will click on comment on an issue. Okay, so my name. I'd prefer you to call me Mr. Here's my first name. Here's my last name. There's my address, but of course my actual phone number is not saved. Let's see. There we go. There it is. And go. All right. I see the chat. LOL. I better get an invite, fool. Well, yeah, you're one of the ones in the chat here. Who was raised by ministers? Can I do the ceremony? Yes, absolutely. Sid Jones, this steak-eating cock-knocker, got married today. He got roofied. Hashtag Sid got roofied. That's the shit. Okay. All right, so I've already emailed this guy once. Message topic. Let's see. Select an issue. Civil rights. That's the one. No vote on that one, guys. It is civil rights, unless this goes under agriculture and I missed something. Let's see. Open up the chat. Open up the chat. No, not hide chat. Show me it. Okay, there we go. I probably can't afford the travel, but you can invite me if you want. I'll need a +1. Okay. Take Chuck Reeves. Jesus Christ, guys. All right. Message subject. Have not heard back. Nah. All right. What should we say for the message subject? This is my second time writing this guy. I need to let him know that I'm bugging the hell out of him. Please return my fucking messages, you cunt bag. That's a good one. I like that. That was genius on my part. Please return my message, you fucking cunt head. Yeah, or cunt lips. I could call him cunt lips. That's a good one too. How about I would make you commit to other stuff than God would. Oh, so I know who's attending the bachelor party. I can make jokes too. Go me. All right, message subject. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's bad. I spelt gang wrong somehow, some way. I'm educated. Lol. Yeah, well, you stuck yourself in that one. Giggity. This is now my second time writing to you. I have given you nearly 2 weeks to reply. The issue at hand, the issue being discussed is important to not just myself, but to many others. If I said millions of others, I feel like they wouldn't take me seriously. As I'm sure you've heard, cake fight. Jesus Christ, Sam. As I'm sure you've tens of thousands. Ooh, tens of thousands. Okay. But tens of thousands of other individuals? Just tens of thousands. But 2 tens of thousands. Yes, like it. Good stuff, guys. See, we're writing an email together. Put a bottom. Look forward to your reply. Got it. Cake. There will be cake. By the way, guys, I'm on a hunt right now for some angel cake. Like, I can put food away easily. And it just, like, automatically turns into not even, like, skin and bone or fat, but, like, pure muscle. Like, I could sit there, like, I ate that steak and I felt it in my chest. Now, I'm not sure if it's a heart attack or my chest puffing out. Could be both. But it's like, fucking make some. I don't make cake. They do not have angel cake here. What is a chili dog inquisitor? Oh, lordy. Stacia Rye. You're in for a good time. The federal. I've got 2 things going on here, so I will do my best. The federal. I forgot to capitalize that F. The Federal, Bureau of Investigation, put out a gang report in 2011, placing juggalos. Uh-oh. Here we go. See? Don't eat it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Thank you. I appreciate you guys helping me with this. I'm gonna help Sid Jones type. He's gonna do it himself. On a gang list, this list designated them or classified them. I can spell classified. Classified. I did it. as a hybrid gang. If you've read the prior email, then you already know the facts. However, this is a follow-up. I am looking forward to hearing back from you on the topic. All I need to know is all I need to know is this. That doesn't sound right either. All I'm asking for is a straight answer. Boom. Get to the point, Sid Jones. Depends on the sausage in the bun. I see the troll is strong in this one. Fair enough. People who have an affinity with horror music. Well, technically, Juggalos is like just strictly ICP. Wait, that's part of the whole MNE psychopathic split. So, however, this could branch out to that. Like, it could one day be Juggalos, the next day it could be people that listen to MNE. So it could branch out. All I'm trying to figure out is for a straight answer. Is this a federal or local matter? I know this may seem direct, but I am asking a direct question. You, sir, are my senator, parentheses, one of them, and I have, as a citizen of the state of Michigan with a Hatchet Man tattoo, I need to know. I am a juggalo, but I am horrorcore overall. Absolutely. A twisted juggalo is still a juggalo. Fair enough. Can I has a cheeseburger? I like that, but today juggalos are all over. Juggalos are like, for underground music, mainly now not just for ICP or MNE. No, I agree. There's like a lot of music artists that have addressed them. Tech9, King Gordy. He's like, I'd take, 10 juggalos against all you hoes or something like that. I'm not a fan of juggalos that only listen to juggalo music. Fair enough. Didn't the word come from a song, Juggala? Right. Again, ideally, it's fans of the Insane Clown Posse. Broken down to its, I guess you could even say it's oversimplified. It's just how it is. I need to know what to do. I can continue to email you, or I can go to my local legislature. The judges of the recent hearing this past October said, and I quote, does anyone have that year? This may be I have it in my saved Google thing. Section 1983. That's what it is. Section 1983 lawsuit. I was told by the governor's office that this was federal, and the federal judges, said that it was local. That's why I'm asking you, one simple question. The colons, colons. Which is it? Submit. Boom. I was listening to Brother Lynch and Spice One before I heard ICP. Oh, dude, fucking Brother Lynch. You still have as much right to representation information as anyone else. The subculture is still a valid part of society. I agree, which is why I'm doing this. This is from Sick Boy Kinsella. There's so much good music in the world, and not just in hip-hop. If you only listen to one style of music, then you just suck. I can't even hear you. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm sorry, I'm behind. Ninja Master said, word. Sam Slee says, what is a juggalo? Fans took off. ICP went with it after juggalos called themselves it. Right. Okay, and I think we're all caught up. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Like, am I good now? We're actually aces as far as this email goes. Perfect. Sorry about that, guys. We're actually at 36%, which is huge. That's good, which means another cigarette break. I've earned one? Yeah, I have. More nicotine. I know it's just out there. Don't judge. I just wrote an email on behalf of all of us. Like I said, I was going to do that follow-up, and I was like, fuck it, I'm live, doing nothing important. Of course I'll send that email. But here's the thing, if I don't hear back from him, I will make it a local issue. The Juggalo is just a name for a broad brush of fans of any underground music of any genre. ICP somewhat gave it a name, and boom, here we all are. For real, I listen to all types of music. Yeah, I mean, fucking, okay, here's something James Coffin said. I want you guys to hear this from me that I remembered this. Lars is the G.G. Allen of hip-hop. I think that's pretty fucking accurate. Oh, shit, son. It's a good fucking night. So there you guys have it. A follow-up fucking email. We talked about the new Joker's card. We talked about getting married. You guys being fucking... I don't know about that, but okay. Well, what do you think, Nifty? This is a good description, actually. Right? Sick Boy. By the way, one of my favorite fucking Social Distortion songs. Sick Boy. Thanks for the shout out, brother. Dude, James Coffin, thanks for tuning in, man. You know, thank you guys for being fucking you. There is more to it than that. More, which are we talking about? The music or the email? Because the email was basically just a follow-up because he's already gotten one from me. Hopefully he'll do the same thing I did and search for that. And if not, then I'm just going to go to my local legislature. And I have pull in that because I was a member of the Republican State Committee of the state of New Hampshire. So I'll just use that fucking card and get answers. No, sir, thank you. Oh, I get it. No, sir, thank you. Okay. Well, fucking, I'm here for you guys too, not just me. I don't monetize all my videos, like I had said. I try and if you guys want to come on my channel, it's not the highest of qualities, but you guys are more than welcome to join me for one of these chats, face to face. What's the email for? For the Juggalo gang list, man. Like, I want to figure out, is it a 1983 lawsuit or is it a federal suit? Well, personally, I don't like Lars, but G.G. Allen is a bit strong of a definition. Not too sure what I'd call them because they're still a new group, but not G.G. Allen. Okay, but I argue this. Bizarre and King Gory have been making music together forever. They've been best friends for a long ass time. There's a song called Psycho, and I mentioned this before with Prozac. That it was Prozac featuring Bizarre and King Gordy. They've been on Real Wolf together. So Lars isn't really a new thing. For them, they're going a different way about it. Like, their music certainly has become not less horrorcore, but less horrorcore. You see what I'm saying? Like, their lyrics are still out of this world, but it's still hip-hop music, you know? And of course, their whole thing is, well, we're rock stars. We've always been rock stars. Matter of fact, they're huge fans of Iggy Pop and the Stooges. King Gordy is. King Gordy said that in an interview. That's true. But they're not all really on a G.G. Allen level. I don't mean a noob. I don't mean new. I mean a new supergroup. Fair enough. They also came out with the Davidians. I thought this law is not in all states, right? This comment is Gordy was supposed to be a member of PDM before Prozac went solo. I heard that. Sid, I'm gonna call you after the live. For sure, man. Fucking, yeah. Also, my number is somewhere out there. A juggalo is someone who has been through shit and rises above it, cares about their homies, and is there for them. Does not accept BS. But I feel like people have become complacent, and I don't mean just juggalos. I mean people in general have become really complacent. Compliance is silence is your compliance, and going through the motions. Gordy and PDM would be dope. Okay, guys, I'm gonna break this to you right now. Okay, I will tell you guys this: the surprise album that I'm reviewing, True Enough Goddess, is what James Coffin said. And Nifty the Juggalo says, the Juggalo definition is the size of a dictionary. Okay? And they can be the most narrow-minded people ever. Can be. But as we have talked about prior, so can metalheads, punks, and shit like that. There's so many different subcultures out there that are very narrow-minded. People in general can be very narrow-minded. It's just how it is. It also goes with, like, again, morals, what you believe in, how strong you believe in it, so on and so forth. Like, how far does your dedication go? Like, you know what I mean? Nifty, nice one, because, yeah, that's true in a way. See what I'm saying? Nice discussion. So, as I was saying, guys, I will tell you guys this. The album that I'm doing is called How to Gag a Maggot. And it's from Sick Fucks, featuring King Gordy, who is a part of it, and there's going to be Lars tracks on it and everything. Those are not real juggalos that are narrow-minded unless they are just really sheltered. But sheltered is not really a juggalo trait. Agreed. Violent J even said, we're the most welcoming people. But I have not seen that. Cough, CPN, cough. Are you trying to tell us you have the new PDM album? No, I have a Sick Fucks album that I ordered. Okay? I will go to this website. It's King Gordy and Jimmy Dawn, guys. And I have proof that I ordered this if you guys need that. If you guys need that, I agree there are too many people who are not repping well. I will attest to that. I don't have it. The new album for PDM. What I do have is this that I ordered. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the CD that I ordered that I will be reviewing this week. It even has a DVD digipack. There it is, guys. Can you guys see that okay? That is the album I am reviewing. Brand new songs featuring Last American Rockstars, Dopesick, Will Robinson, Doobie, and more. It is King Gordy and a Jimmy Dawn CD with all of these features. King Gordy, Jimmy Dawn, the Baphomet, the pentagram. You got the skull there. You've got this. That's the painting of the statue. All sorts of cool art on that. It comes in a DVD digipack. Right? That's the album I'm reviewing. They need to hurry up. I've been waiting for PDM for like 12 years. They might. A lot of it comes down to where they get their info on the lifestyles from closed minds, feed closed minds, and sometimes people who want to hear what they want to. This is from Sick Boy Kenzela. That's pretty. I said the same thing. So I heard about this a little too late. I was so focused on Lars. And King Gordy said, yeah, no, I've got a project coming out with Jimmy Dawn. That'll be it'll be available on Devil's Night as well. I looked for it at Fright Fest. Did not see it. It was not there. Yeah, lands in your mailbox before October 30th, Devil's Night. Didn't order it before Devil's Night, unfortunately. I wish I had. However, it is coming in. Juggle Line starts out thin, where people call themselves that, but just be a part of a group. The more you pass that line, the more you feel that power of the Juggalo and more welcomed. I like that. It's well said, man. Dude, you should, write, a fucking book on philosophy. That should be, a fucking excerpt from, a book on it. I'm not saying, a book of Juggaloism, but, of ideology and shit. Similar to what, Oh, Jesus Christ. Friedrich Nietzsche. That's what he did. He wrote a bunch of philosophies. Matter of fact, that's something I strongly recommend. I may honestly make a video of it. Dude, do it. I implore you to do that. That's also from Nifty the Juggalo, aka Thormat. Nifty coming out with some true deep stuff. Dude, that's what I love about this channel. Dude, we got 10 viewers strong, 2 hours and 24 minutes into this. You guys are fucking insane. I fucking appreciate that. So yeah, that's the surprise I've got. So I will see. Oh, it's 8:30. You guys tuning in for The Walking Dead tonight? And if you can't because you don't have cable, I might know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who's heard of a guy who's friends with a guy who's cousins and related to a guy that might be able to get you a link on how you can watch it for free streaming online. So, if you guys want it, I might know a guy who knows a guy who's friends with the guy who's cousins with somebody that knows that shit. I could probably go through these waves to get that for you. That's a lot of people. It is a lot of people. What can I say? I'm a pretty important guy. I feel differently now, but I don't push anything. That's the thing, man. I'm all about growth. That's why you see my videos. I'm wearing fucking baggy clothes. I look like a fucking yo, okay? I look like a fucking white G, okay? In the mountains of New Hampshire. And then I went Republican, fucking had a goatee, like I looked like fucking John Rambo hadn't shaved, in fucking camouflage. And here I am now. I've been tempted to make a video on being a juggalo from the perspective of being in the UK, as there are definite differences. Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. Chuck Reeves actually wants that, okay? He wants to know the difference in juggalo community, juggalo ideology, perspective, so on and so forth from other countries. Up your thumbnail game, Sid. Dude, it like does this like, live fucking, here, take your picture in 3 seconds. I don't know what the fuck. But I'm just glad you guys are here. Like, fuck the thumbnail and all that shit. I'm just glad you guys are here in the first place. Like, I expected it to be dead in here. I figured that one girl that I had, she fucking took up all my views and shit. She did a phenomenal job. Kudos to her. I hope she's watching this. I'm having a great time. Dude, me too. Like, that's what it's all about. I want this to be a good conversation. Who's cousins of the nephew of the wife of the guy down the street. Exactly. I'm with Joe Wiggles on that. I am here by myself. All of the other juggalos here are 15 years old in a small town in the middle of nowhere. Well, considering your country, I kind of thought that all of it was in the middle of nowhere. I have British homies though. So do I. Fucking Inquisitor. He's from fucking England. Also, guys, thank you guys for purchasing my book, The Reapers. I went looking at how my book is doing. Holy shit. Reapers is doing I Am in Amsterdam. Okay, never mind. Amsterdam's a shit. 3 times removed. Goddess, I'm from UK. Hey, Inquisitor. I hear Goddess is into this whole open relationship thing. Just putting that out there. But anyways, guys, like fucking you guys being up here and shit, you guys fucking buying my book, The Reapers, like that's the shit, guys. I fucking appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, and I can prove to you I'm not all about the money. Damn, I am 40 and real juggalos are not really around me. I live in a town where it's like I bumped into a bunch of different kinds of juggalos. I'm in the UK as well. Fucking, I've got international viewers in here, man. That's the fucking shit. Like, I always figured though. I always knew that when I was going to start doing this shit, I would get the attention of people from other countries. More so than people in the United States. Because I think differently than the people in the United States. Like, if I go to another country, people are going to be like, oh, you're American? Oh, yeah, look, listen, guys. I'm not with those Americans, though. I'm not the ones you see on your television, I promise. Here is a question I got asked once. What age would it be more acceptable to call yourself a juggalo? I mean, you may think you are, but what age do you feel you may find out you are one? Love to y'all in the UK from James Coffin. I'm getting it over Christmas. Dude, I appreciate it. I'm only making 20 cents a book, by the way. So I was trying to make it as cheap as humanly possible. It is a new format. It's going to be hard to like really get into, but once you do get into it, it's going to read like a normal book. I was trying to do something different with it. To answer the question, okay. I did not know that being an ICP fan that they were called juggalos. I did not know that for like, I think it was a year. And then when I was told that, oh, well, you're a juggalo. No, I'm just a fan of icy people. That makes you a juggalo. Like, it also depends on like the group of people. It's not necessarily, maybe it's one of those things that you don't call yourself. I found that I was one about 2 years ago, and I am an adult. Fair enough. Like I said, the music scene's blowing up. Much love back, James, from Sick Boy Kinsella. I like saying it that way, Kinsella. It's good. I like that. We still got 10 viewers in the fucking house. That is amazing. I'm really fucking excited about that, guys. What I think is, people have this thing where it's like they'll call anybody a juggalo, or they've got these really crazy standards. I ask that because I've been told teens 15 and younger that may call themselves that don't count because they just simply don't know what it means. But what about when you were a teen or a kid and did the same thing? You reminded me of the punks I knew. That's why I watched your first upload. I appreciate that, man. So with the whole teenager juggalo thing, okay? How I see it is this. I'm not a fan of ICP, so I took myself out of the whole juggalo thing completely. Because I'm not a fan of their music anymore. So my question that I ask is, if I suddenly liked their new album. Thanks, man. It was The Vest. That's from Inquisitor. One of the most down-ass juggalos I knew found out when he was 12. Yeah. But my question is, if this new Joker card is dope as fuck, I love it, would I still be accepted by the majority of the juggalo community? Even though I have disavowed myself as part of it. Seriously, fuck your body but me. Fuck everybody but me. LOL, just playing. That's from Official Cheeseburger. He's in the house. Sexy Vest. I've been a juggalo for 18, 19 years, and I'm 33 now. That's what's up, man. So that's the question I ask. Like, so ultimately, it's more up to you and your standard. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like that if somebody else has to give you that title, then you're really not it. But it's also the whole thing, like, if you have to call yourself a badass, then you're not one. So it's different. Like, if you're a punk, you don't have to address yourself as one, in a sense. I'm 23 and I found out who I was as a 12-year-old and grew from that. Well, there you go, man. Like I said, it's all about growing. I was born a juggalo, meant to be one, no offense to anyone. Fair enough. I think that it's important for people to realize that there's different perspectives on everything. So when it comes to, with me, it's more about respect. Okay? I stopped calling myself a juggalo and referring to myself as one. Even though I've got the Hatchet Man and shit like that, because I'm not in the music anymore. So therefore, I felt like that it would lose its meaning, and I did not want that for the juggalo community. Stay open-minded. Absolutely, I consider myself a juggalo, but being a juggalo isn't the only thing that defines me. Wonderfully said, Sick Boy. I love it. And Inquisitor says, sup, cheese. But that's where I stand on it, is I'm not going to claim something that I am not, or feel like I am not. If I feel like I am something, then I would probably consider myself as such. I'm violent in nature, and I've been doing my best to suppress that. I am 10 years sober of it. For sure, yes, Kinsella. I still love saying it that way, Kinsella. And that's how I feel. It's like I am naturally, I'm addicted to violence in film and in music. And I have done my best to suppress that in an angrily way. I might not look like it. I might not look like I'm much. I understand that. But I'm here to tell you guys, I have a history of violence, and it's been bad. So I've tried to keep away from that. I agree, Sick Boy. I'm a juggalo. I feel that I am welcomed into it, but I am also a punk and a metalhead. Well, there you go. You listen to Alestorm. That's the Alestorm is in the brew, ale, and storm. Not hailstorm. Like hailing, but ale like the beer, like the brew, like the brewski. Because I love those guys. Their album, No Grave But the Sea, blew my fucking mind. I was into the MC world, and juggalos kind of remind me of that mindset with the fam thing. Got it? I claim while my nuts hang in a gangbang and orangutan while sipping tang. You heard what I'm saying? I did hear what you're saying. Tooth Gang. I actually got to listen to more Tooth Gang. I am a free spirit. I can blend into a lot of different environments because I stand out no matter what. stand out so much, you're a chameleon. It's the fan mindset that draws people into it. I can see that. I'm dying over here. Oh, man. Glad I can make people laugh tonight. But fucking, yeah, it's a good time, guys. I'm not ready to cut this shit out yet. We got fucking 12 viewers now. 12 fucking viewers. At 2.5 hours into this. And the people that were here in the first 5 minutes are still here. Blows my mind. Like, that, like, again, we were talking about quality versus quantity, right? The amount of time people spend in here versus, like, the amount of time. Like, the amount of time that even, like, the 5 people, 6 people to keep this conversation going, that's what I want more than anything. And the fact that we've got 12 in here now, damn, guys, you guys are the shit. It is a chill stream with positive energy. Oh, it is a chill stream with positive energy. I can decipher misspelling. I try and stay positive. For a while, I was angry and pissed all the time when I'd upload. And I was like, I can't do that anymore. So I changed up my tone a little bit. The whole growing thing, right? The whole evolving instead of devolving, instead of like fucking institutionalizing yourself into one state of mind. Like, that's what's fucking important to me. I just look at it like I'm just chilling with homies. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. This is like chatting to people in a pub. Oh, speaking of pub, son, I ate dinner, I got a full belly. I'm allowed to drink, right? I'm fucking 27 years old. I can have me some. Okay, guys, don't laugh. I know it's out of season, but I have this. I love this shit. This was a gift. I can buy my own booze. That was a gift. If you guys haven't had it, it's the shit. It's a type of stream where we all sit in a room, smoking, drinking, chatting, having a good time. That's what I want, man. Like, I didn't expect to talk about that new Joker's card tonight. I didn't expect to be on for fucking 2 hours and 36 minutes. But here we fucking are, talking for 2 hours and 36 minutes about all sorts of shit. Same here, Nifty. Listen to metal, punk, other rap, even some dub, etc. I'm also into the Cthulhu mythology. I'm just me at the end of the day. My influences are wide and varied. That's what I love. And Official Cheeseburger with his words of wisdom, LMFAO. And James Coffin says, right on, brother. Had the cinnamon cannon blast. Captain Morgan's not the pumpkin, though. Dude, the cinnamon Captain Blast, I've had that. I don't have a... Oh, I do. It's in the back. If you guys want to see this. Oh, now my phone's dying again. God damn it. Don't die, son. Don't die. Those are my bottles. That one was like $60. The Jack Daniel's single barrel. But that Captain Morgan Black is the shit. I fucking love Captain Morgan Black. I just had fucking bourbon rye. So I've got all 3 kinds of the... I drank those, by the way. I didn't just dump them down the drain. I fucking drank them. I've also got... I finished her off. Giggity. Pirate rum, guys. From Grand Rapids, Michigan. Oh my god. It tastes like the fucking 1300s. It's so good. 5 stars. I just downloaded CPN's album from your YouTube. From my YouTube? I had it up on my YouTube? Okay, I had it up on my YouTube. Lovecraft and Witch Hearts. It really hurts to listen to that. Okay, I said it before. That song Scapegoat is the shit when you really break it down. Thinking about giving it a listen, honestly. It's worth a listen, it's free. Yeah, you had the download link to Mediafire. When did I have that? Oh, I reviewed it years and years ago. Damn, you went back and found that? Fuck. You guys are the shit. Did back in 2013. Shows you that Child's Play Ninja and I were homies back in the day. 14 people, 13 people. Still growing up and fucking fluctuating. Like I said, you guys are fucking amazing. I'm going to find a way to charge this while I have myself a brew. Homies. But fucking, we even wrote an email together, guys. Fucking bird chest. Bird chest? My bird chest? I had a bird chest? Thanks, I think. I mean, I was having technical difficulties. Oh, is that what they call it these days? Man, they got new terms for everything, don't they, guys? This should work a lot better the way it's staying. Let's hope. Meanwhile, let's have a drink on the house. Good times. I got some shit to do. I'll catch the rest of this later. Peace, Sid. Peace, heads. Adios, mios. Oh, I was talking about CPN. Ah. See, honestly, I thought you were a fan of his. Like I said, I dug CPN back in the day. Like, he was my boy. I like CPN's track, though, that Chuck put out. Yeah, that's the one that she's talking about, too. It's the same one. That's not bird shit on his chest. Oh, I had thoughts to say to that. Trust and believe I had things I was going to say like that. I was back in the day, but nowadays he's kind of just talks a lot of shit and only talks about Chuck and Twisted. That's what other people are saying, man. He used to talk about other stuff. That's one of the things that I wanted. And the thing is, Child's Play Ninja, his formula, his format inspired me. Fuego, flames. Dude, no hate on fucking Fuego, but that's funny when Chuck says that. I get a kick out of it. He is a bully. Give me 30 seconds. I gotta grab that can of soda. It's way over this way, I think. I'm back. He is a bully. He is the epitome of sheltered and spoiled. He's sure a bully. I've watched some old CPN, and it was better back in the day. Now it's just old and angry. His focus is definitely narrowed. Your guys' words, I did not put that out there by any means. I'm not depriving you guys of saying you guys are wrong either. Got a before Guar vid just went up. Should have an after Guar vid too. Check it out, all y'all. Get a chance later for now. Fuck normal. Stay weird. That is from Captain Flannel. Captain! Cheers, Captain! Fuck yeah. Dude, I love Captain Flannel. Like I said, him and I disagree on a lot of things. We do. But you wouldn't know it. We're civil with each other. And it's not like we feel like that we absolutely have to not talk about these things. Captain Flannel judging how I fuck. LOL, Sid is making it clear that he doesn't approve these messages. He'd take a full responsibility for what I'm saying. I think everyone should be accountable for what they're saying. Guar, rest in peace. Dave, says James Coffin. Sick boy, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, goddess. See, I'm autistic. I don't know if you guys heard that video, but I have autistic tendencies, I should say. I'm a hands-on kind of guy. He had some polar opposites, though, for debate, because debates is healthy as fuck, but can be toxic as well. Very fine line between it, says Nifty the Juggalo. Guar is dope, says Official Cheeseburger, and Gotta sends a grin face. Later, ladies and gents. Gotta get my cooking on. Later, Sid. You have a wonderful night, Ninjet Master, and be sure to catch the rest of this. Fucking, this is a record. 2 hours and 43 minutes, and no one's bored yet? Don't got to agree to be homies. Only learn about people by discussing stuff and learning their opinions. Later, Sid. Later, Captain. Oh, man, you guys are the shit. Like, cheers to you guys, alright? Fucking cheers to you. Right, so my whole thing is, you can disagree. And it's how you go about it. At that point, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Without order, nothing exists. Without chaos, nothing evolves. You can learn from anyone if you're open to it. Well said. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night. You too. Ninjet Master. For real and respect, Flannel. So, yeah, I'm telling you guys, we're going to do this more often. I try and not impede on other people's time. Sid's breaking his record. Dude, I'm all about breaking records. Like, that is what I'm about, is breaking records. The trick is to have an open ear and try to see it from the other's perspective. but still assert your view. My buddy used to say to me, I'll never forget when he said this, he goes, Sid, assertiveness gets you insertiveness. That's going on my tombstone. Also, can somebody say that at my wedding? I feel like if I were to say that, it'd be like really out of touch. But if one of you guys said it, I feel like it would mean more. Like maybe bring a tear to somebody's eye. Quite possibly getting stabbed by the wife's fucking father. Shit like that. Taken out back, Old Yeller style. Have an open mind, but not so open that your brain falls out. That's an interesting philosophy. End of the day, we're all in this shit. So why not do it together? Hey, man. Cheers to you guys. Oh, hold on. Hello? What's up? Alright, I'm on a live stream right now, so say hi to everybody. What's up? Coke. I need Coke. Coke. Yes, please. Alright, I'll see you soon. Alright, love you. Bye. Alright, speak of the devil and she shall call. Peace out, Sid. Where am I going? Oh, Stacy's leaving. Have a good night, Stacy. I was taking a phone call if you guys thought that I was going somewhere. Oh, why not do it together? Hey, we're fucked. Is that Ashley? Yeah, she called. Asked if I need anything. I told her Coke because we're getting our drink on. Fucking 11 people still in here at 2 hours and 46 minutes. Alright, man, I unfortunately have to get ready for work tonight, 9 to 6. I'll see y'all later. Lovely combo. If you want to check out my shit, look up DJ Punkinhead, Punkin, head, on SoundCloud if you're interested. For sure, man. Drop links on my fucking video. Yo, the CPN album is pure gold. Damn, I can sense the sarcasm all over that. You take care, Nifty, and as always, stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh, man, you guys are still fucking in here. Good shit. So, we were talking earlier. I think I missed you guys on this. Thoughts on the fucking new Joker's card? Was it that obvious? I think I figured you out a little bit, Cheeseburger. Not to be presumptuous, but I feel like I figured you out a little bit. Garbage. That's what we say in New England. That's how we say it. Garbage. I don't know. I liked his song, Scapegoat, though. Like, when you really listen to the lyrics, like, is that, like, not, like, and that was years and years ago. Like, is that not, like, a fucking, like, preemptive strike against, like, everything that's going on now? Blows my mind. If you guys just bear with me one moment, I'll be right back. Continue the conversation. Give me 30 seconds. Hey, we're back. What'd I miss? We lost quite a few people since I left. Hey, Ashley's in the house. Hi, Ashley. Oh, shit. Yeah, you missed it. We had fucking 12 people in here. I'm reading here, seeing what I missed. I'm not a fan of the new deck. Yeah, me neither. But like I said, watch Fred like blow our minds, right? Yeah, sure. I had to go drain the main vein. Alcohol hits me quick, I guess. Oh. It was my grandmother's 80th birthday, so I'm on my way back home now. Hide the hookers, James. Get the hookers out of here, quick. I'm not going to hold my breath. That lost and found shit was the line for me. Maybe it was an acronym. What I think it is, I really, really hope that this fucking thing is off the charts. My hopes are there. I still have my reservations. I still have my doubts. But I'm always willing to give it a chance. I think we all are. I think we're all hoping for that new Hell's Pit shit. Honestly, though, I don't think we'll see it. And if we do, it'd be them trying too hard. But there's a chance they could pull it off. But the role they've even been on with like 6 foot, 7 foot shit could be goddess. It could be. I miss the old days when you could get excited for the new shit. Yeah, instead of dreading it or like fucking flipping a coin on it. Inquisitor's Nana is 98. Damn. I used to shovel for this one guy out in New Hampshire. Dude was 101 years old. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but the dude was 101. Blew my mind. Ashley, you told me what was Sid's homie Steve. Made me feel 2 inches tall, but it was so wrong. Dude, we're good, man. That's been water under the bridge for quite some time. That's the thing. It was the old days. Now it's new horrorcore fans. And I guess it's how it generates, man. I mean, look at the new punk rock. And look at the new punk rock fans. Like, they want their safe space. Since when in punk rock do you get a fucking safe space? I got a safe space for you to try my fucking pants. That's the thing. It was the old days. Now it's new horrorcore fans, dude. Fuck me dead, man. It's the same thing with the fucking, like, all that hardcore shit. We're going for a cigarette, by the way. Just giving you guys a heads up. So, there is nothing wrong with your television, I assure you. I just need to find my fucking smokes. I'm always losing those damn things. Found them. The New Age of Juggalo is making new rules, too. Yep, that's the thing. It was old days, now it's new horrorcore fans. New Age of Juggalo is making new rules, too. Like he was saying, man, it's that new horrorcore shit which breeds new fans, which is not generally a good thing. But what can you do, really? Yeah, no, you gotta go to Walgreens for that, and I don't even know if they're still open. It's only 8:53? I thought it was later than that. Holy shit, guys. No wonder why we still got people in here. Oh, that's right. Time change. See why I need a babysitter constantly? It's 2 a.m. here. Dude, sick boy, if you need to peace out, man, by all means, dude. I don't want to keep people up and awake. That's not my intentions at all. Fear rats and drama. Blah. Oh, the Fred thing. Love and respect to you, Ashley. Not a bad thing. It is what it is. But us old guys need something to bitch about. Yep. Instead of saying get off my lawn, like the guy from U.S. Bombs, was it? I think it was U.S. Bombs, the guy from that. He said, I'll never be that old guy that's saying get off my lawn. Sid, you record, I'll watch. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this. In my day, we had 6 Joker cards, and we were happy with it. Back in my day, we were happy with our 6 Joker cards. Yeah, we're happy with it. Wait, Ashley is your wife to be? If she chooses to be, like, it's in the no pun intended. It's in the cards. We talk about it on and off. But much like with kids and a wife, like if I'm not with me, it's like my cutoff is like 35. We haven't sold cigarettes in 3 years. Well, when you said CVS, I thought you meant Walgreens. I didn't think you actually meant CVS. That was my bad. Otherwise, I'd have told you that. I subbed. Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate that. I go live randomly, so hit that bell because my schedule is very incoherent. It's not organized at all. Not at all. I started as an enemy and found friends. Dude, and that's what it's about, man. Like I said, I people have that opportunity. I subbed as well. Thank you, Sick Boy. But that's what it is, man. I want people to be open-minded to things. Oh, we still got Coke and we still got rum. Oh, it's going to be a good night, guys. Where'd I put the rum, though? Ah, right here. In front of my face. But yeah, guys, that's what it's about. Like, if people end up doing that and then becoming friends, like, that's fucking the shit. Like, I don't hold grudges like that. I leave that for the other people to do. Because with me, I also have to be open-minded to other opinions. And I was. But I also got to say things from my perspective as well so people have a better understanding of it. There's actually videos of Steve and I up. If you guys want to go watch those, I'll probably link those in my description at some point. But yeah, he was my best friend. And he had passed away in 2014. I didn't know until a year later, almost weeks until his anniversary of his death. And that fucked with me because, like, you have time to grieve. You know what I mean? When you lose somebody. But a year goes by, like, you don't even know if you have, like, the right to grieve at that point. And that really fucked with me. Like, his loss, so I couldn't even fucking consider. Like, I thought about it, but I couldn't go through with covering up my hatchet, man. I was in the tattoo parlor twice this year. One for my germs tat, which is right here. You guys can barely see that. That's my germs tat and my Lars tat. And both times we talked about covering up my hatchet man, getting it moved, and I'm like, no, it stays. He even picked the place for it. And we met because of ICP. I'll never take that from them. Ever. Like, if it wasn't for them, I'd have never had my best friend. And it's not like we just had the music in common. We had a lot in common. Philosophy, ideologies, sociology, psychology. We loved fucking wrestling, for God's sakes. We loved listening to music together. He actually got me I lost all my hard copies of the albums, of the Joker's cards. And he had them all saved onto his computer. So those files are still on there. So I was thinking about him. Riddlebox was his favorite. And I was just rocking that all day today. So I'm still a fan of the old shit, guys. Like, I'm just not a fan of the new shit. And I feel like a lot of people are feeling that. I'm just more abrupt about it. And it fucking sucks, but, like, I try and do things that would make him proud. And this right here is one of those things that would make him proud. Talking to you guys, doing my live streams, doing my videos, doing album reviews, going to shows. Like, I could never go to another Hall of Wicked. That was our memory. And going to a gathering, I feel like it would be in my duty to go and do that for him because he didn't get to go. So to have that experience, to at least say, you know, brother, wherever you're at, I was fucking there. So that's where I'm at with my buddy Steve. So it's a touch and go subject. However, a lot of people, nobody says a bad thing about Steve. That's what's important to me. Even people who hate me, they're like, respect to your boy Steve, but you're an asshole. I'll take it. You know, that's my buddy. Like, that's my boy. Like, I would defend that guy tooth and nail. I mean, we don't always agree, but damn, I disagree with homies in real life. I know. It's cool, man. Like I said, man, it's all water under the bridge. Even if fucking Cemetery Lady or one of those people, like, just came in to check it out and they're like, okay, this dude's, like, not an asshole or whatever, and she's like, can we just, like, squash, like, this whole issue we have? I'd be fucking down for that cause. I don't want to hold grudges. I don't want to hate people. I have hate in my heart for certain people. And that hate is a memory and a reminder to not do that again. Sorry is in the right store this time, getting Sigs and Sid Jones's Coke. My Coke. My Coke. Because these cans, they go flat. Okay, so for the past week, every time I sit down in this one chair, I keep seeing a shadow come by my head, and it like gives me some kind of soft pat on my head. What are your takes? Oh, damn. Okay. I didn't used to believe in this shit. Okay? And we got these DVDs from Prozac. Hate Feeds Hate, and Honestly, Life is Too Short. I love it. Thank you, Sick Boy. Drunk with Sid Jones. If you guys want to get drunk with me, by all means. Hate is hard, like carrying around bricks for me. I feel like that some hate, though, is like a promise that it will not happen again. So you got to have that certain amount of hate to know love. Like you got to love to hate, and you got to hate to love. Like you can't have one without the other, because you wouldn't be able to recognize which is which. But as far as like the whole paranormal experience thing goes, we got these DVDs. Were signed by Prozac. I shook the dude's hand, and I was like, "Hey, man, did one of these, you know?" And I said, "Prozac, it's an honor to meet you. I want to buy these DVDs." Bought the DVDs. There's a difference between putting out your boundary and hating someone. But putting out your boundaries, though, I feel like is like because you felt that hate, at least at some point, you have. And I've tried to let that shit go, and it came back and bit me. So I reserve my hate for two people on this planet. And I've talked about who they are. And I'll never see them again. But when we were watching the Prozac DVDs, it blew my mind. Like, it fucking terrified me, like the shit that was happening later on. I'll always say my hate has to be earned. As does love, right? So, again, it's that equilibrium. And fucking weird shit started happening after we were watching this. Okay, you think I need Prozac? No. Prozac is a music artist. He's a rap guy. I don't believe in ghosts. People never say they seen a ghost with a hoodie on, but that's just me. But weird shit started happening. So my girl had this feeling she was being watched, and like I guess seconds later, like something fell on the floor. I can tell you the story in a sec when I get home about the sound I heard the other night. So yeah, she'll tell you that story, and I've experienced some weird shit. I can't always wear a hoodie. I don't always wear a hoodie, as you can see. I'm wearing my Dropkick Murphy shirt from the fucking Irish Festival in New Hampshire. Thank you, New Hampshire, for your 20 years of service. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But anyways, yeah, I've experienced some weird shit. Like, I'll be sitting in my office writing, and it feels like somebody just walked by the door and, like, just, like, kind of, like, looked at me. And there is one strange fact I need to tell you guys. If you ever have a feeling that you're being watched, it's because you are. It's your brain's way of recepting contact through somebody else. It's like a protective thing. I believe we have an energy, though. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Due to my religious beliefs, I don't believe in ghosts. Fair enough. I don't believe in ghosts, but there's something there. Maybe not a ghost. Could be a demon. I don't know. I don't have that answer. I'd have to go over to your place to figure that out. I actually have like $3,000 worth of ghost books over at my mom's place because I don't live with my mom. And I'm going to try and find those. I've got textbooks. I mean, I've got books from Peter Underwood. I've got books from Hans Holzer. I've got books from all sorts of people. Fucking Ed and Lorraine Warren. Inquisitor, do you have Hangouts or Facebook? He has a Facebook. I've had a couple of weird experiences. Granted, I was on a psychoactive substance at the time of one of them. That could have just enhanced it, though. Like, it doesn't blow that off. I mean, I don't have all the answers. And Sick Boy. But I feel like I'm with Inquisitor. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It has to go somewhere. I'm a firm believer that weird shit happens. Like, I want to tell them about the door too. Okay, you're more than welcome to do that. So, anyways, there's like miraculous things that happen. Yeah, but they say that psychoactive substances can be used to tap into the paranormal. Yes, that is true. They also say that if you say you don't believe in ghosts, a ghost is more apt to try and torture you because it wants to antagonize. Depends on the circumstances. I believe that you've ever done something that's blown your mind, right? And you've tried to redo it and you couldn't do it. It doesn't make it paranormal or supernatural, but it makes it so that way there's some sort of like physics there, right? I believe in string theory, which means there's parallel universes. So if I believe in parallel universes, by that same theory, I would have to believe that there's some weird shit that happens on all the planes. Hi, my name is Fair, and I am socially awkward. Fair enough. I'm not much of an introvert. I'm very, very social, and I feel like I get along better with shy people. Like I feel like social awkwardness comes from like almost like a anxiety. Goddess, yes, Paul A. Rose. So feel free to add that guy. I have Hangouts Goddess. Haha, I'm socially awkward as well. I think to some sort of extent we all are, especially when we're not sure around the group of people that we're around, right? So like let's say I'm a music guy. I love philosophy, ideologies, sociology, all that shit, right? Like I'm into like the fucking deep, deep, deep shit. How am I gonna fare with a bunch of football fans? Not that well, right? So I will then be socially awkward. You see what I'm saying? Like, so if you're socially awkward, I guess it would depend on like around the group you are around. But if you feel comfortable in that group, you're not gonna be so awkward, right? So it's not necessarily like you're socially awkward all the time. It's in certain circumstances. And if that's the case, then everybody is. Because they don't know how to interact, especially where, again, I use this so many times. When it comes to grouping each other, like we used to do it, we used to put labels on people. Now we're putting it on ourselves. And we're saying, oh, I am this, I am that, okay? So you only identify with that group of people now. Not you, but people in general. I am the queen of social awkwardness. Maybe somebody's got you beat. I don't know. Again, I don't have all the answers. And antisocial. You don't even let me socialize. Cool, you're still on. Fuck yeah, I am. Inquisitor, the Panic Gate one. Kinsella, how do I add you on there? Damn, well, this is the ideal social networking. My scientifically proven fact of immortality. Matter and energy are neither created nor destroyed. So all of this is temporary. And the atoms and energy that make us has always been and always will be. Damn, Daniel. Antisocial is the glass half full version of socially awkward. I had to put headphones on to hear you, Sid. Am I cutting out again? Jesus Christ, I apologize for that. Basically, how I see it is, when it comes to antisocial, social, or like, socially awkward, I feel like, again, it boils down to like who you're around. Because if you're around friends and family, people you've known for 15 years, you're not going to be as shy. Therefore, not socially awkward. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's that, how to word it. Hold on. There's that factor. That's what it is. There's that factor you have to take into consideration. My name on there is the same as here, I think. What makes the walls between our worlds? I don't know. I'm not shy, but still awkward. Okay, I'm curious then. How would you define awkward? Like, you say things off put or out of time or out of context? Like, I mean, what do you mean? Now I'm curious. Oh, that was a dog. Jesus Christ. That wigged me out. Um, so how goes Chica? Says Stacia Rye to Ashley. That's something I want to know, but something to take into consideration is like you're good with friends and family, right? So that's a whole different group of people. If you look at new groups, unfamiliar places, unfamiliar people, it's probably gonna be a little weird. I was at the Elk Lounge, okay, and it's a bunch of these old people and I want to have drinks. I was welcome to the Elk Lounge for my first time. It's kind of like the Eagles Club. You got to like pay your way in and whatnot. There are multiple Paul A. Roses. Yes, there are. Uh, shit. He might have to find you. But anyway, I feel like when I was at this pub, people were a little off put by me at first. Very welcoming, but a little off put. We are all connected, like it or not. I agree. I think we all are to some sort of extent. Again, I believe in string theory, so that can't just be with parallel universes, but with people. That's what I think. I don't know if I believe that everything happens for a reason, though. Like, I fight myself on that. I have the one with Suicide Squad face. Half Joker, half the chick. Harley Quinn? Not a DC guy, but in some philosophies, we are only ever looked in a mirror when we look around. We are only ever looking in a mirror when we are looking around. Yeah, and I believe that that's a good sign of empathy. Because if you're looking around and you're seeing people as yourself, just getting home for my grandmother's birthday. Fuck yeah, that means my Coke's here. Even though I've got this much left. Battery check. Am I good to 32%? I'm good for another cigarette. Hells yes. Very excited. Oh, I hear her. And the dog's already excited. Easy, Diva. Calm down. The 4 agreements. Oh? Is it a black and white pick? No, it's colored. Diva. Hold on, guys. You're welcome. I'm about to tell her paranormal experience stories that have happened in our apartment this week if people want to hear them. Well, guys, we officially broke my record. Hands down, we broke it. We are at 3 hours and 11 minutes, and people are still here. I'm pretty sure that has surpassed a lot of other records. You guys are amazing. Well, if you believe in God, then you'll understand that there's only 3 things. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So that means there's only one spirit. So if you see a ghost, then it's the work of the devil. So if you believe in ghosts, you don't necessarily have to believe in God, but if you believe in God, you have to believe in good and evil. You'd have to believe that ghosts do exist. Not the same. Okay? So you're saying that if you believe in ghosts, if you believe in God, then I am the work of the devil. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. I believe that King Gordy is God. He is Satan in the flesh. Or the Stone video theory. Stone video theory. She'll be telling her story here shortly. I gotta plug this back in. I'm almost finished with this cigarette. I cheat these things when I'm drinking. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, I'm waiting for him to elaborate a little bit. What's the Stone video theory is what Goddess was asking. I forget you guys can see that shit, but I like to say it out loud so that way there's acknowledgement. Is Ashley with you? Yes, she is. I believe in ghosts and God. I believe that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. That's what I believe. Oh, my live stream that she's watching. She's turning it off so she can tell her story. It's right over there. She's going to mute that. I'm going to plug this in. So this.
Can I do another room?
Yep.
It's an office.
Church lady from Saturday Night Live voice. Could be Satan. Story time with Ashley. That things happen that charge things under certain circumstances they repeat.
I want to show them.
Okay, we're going to show you guys the DVDs too. So you guys can believe us that we purchased them. You just never know what the fuck is out there. That's what I'm saying. So like I was saying, you ever do something and you're convinced that you could never do it again and you've tried and it's not miraculous by any means, but it blows your mind. So if that happens in a mundane experience, could there be more to it? That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to give Ashley the floor here so she can tell her story. I'm going to go make myself a fresh drink. It's like an energy charge then. What I think it is how to explain it. I'll let her tell her story and then let me think about this. Perception is reality. That sums it up. Well, here, use this black chair, right? And
I'll
then,
use this.
oh, it's charging now.
I just don't want anything in the background.
You don't want anything in the background?
No, it's messy in here.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's my office. Here, stand right in front of the Green Inferno poster. All right, she's gonna tell her story. I'm telling her to stand in front of the Green Inferno
See, I
poster.
gotta look at mine though to be able to see like what it looks like.
Oh well, cool. Yeah, no, like I said, I try and keep you guys entertained. We still got 4 viewers in the house, which is fucking amazing to me. I figured you guys would be fucking bored out of your skulls, but here you are. You should vow eternal freedom to each other. That you will always encourage each other to be yourselves and vow to compliment each other daily. That's a good theory. I believe in chaos theory, and here's Ashley.
Alright, so he has this plugged into the wall charging. It's hard for me to get a good angle in here. I don't really know what you guys can see. But I wanted to show you. So we went to the Twisted concert on Devil's Night, and I didn't even know who Prozac was, but he was selling these DVDs at the concert that he directed, I guess. So here's one of them, right?
Yep.
This one is A Haunting on Potter Street. Can you close that closet?
Yeah, I'll close it.
Thank you. Hi, Inquisitor. Okay, and then... Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm not used to doing this. So then there's A Haunting at the Hoyt Library, which I believe they're all in Saginaw, so... Yeah, they're all in Saginaw. And then there was one on Hamilton Street. Hello. And then the last one that we got is A Haunting on Dice Road,
Hell House.
aka Hell House. So, I didn't think anything of it. I just really like paranormal shit, basically. Like, I loved Ghost Hunters, all those types of shows. I was really into ghost hunting for a while. I bought a bunch of equipment. Hi, James Coffin. Sick Boy. Hello, hello. Goddess Sabrina. Hello. Nice to meet you. So anyways, so we bought these DVDs at the concert, and I didn't think anything of it, but the minute we got home, we started watching them, and we took a nap that day. You can kind of see. This is our office. It's really fucking messy, so I apologize, but you can see.
It's my office, and I love it very much.
So, anyways, my audio is clear. I'm using his phone, like I'm just holding his phone. So, anyways, so we get home, we start watching these, and we had had a really long day and night the day before, so we ended up taking a nap. And I realized, because we both fell asleep on the couch that time, and I realized that once the DVD had ended, the TV turned itself off, because I didn't do it. And then when we had both gotten up, I realized the DVD player was also off. So at first I thought, well, maybe it's just the way, like, the screen goes black at the end. I don't know. Turns out that is the case on all of them. We figured that out. But the fact that the DVD player turned itself off is a little strange. But I still didn't really think anything of it. So then that night, we're in bed, sleeping. And he was already asleep next to me. And I had just started to fall asleep. And to preface this a little bit, we always sleep on the same sides of the bed. He usually has the left, I have the right. And we both charge our phones on our, respective sides. So a lot of times we'll fall asleep watching something on one of our phones, and the phone will fall off the bed in the middle of the night, and it makes a very distinct sound, like thud. And so I've just gotten used to that sound, I guess you could say. So what happens is I'm about to fall asleep, And I hear on his side, so whatever this was right next to him. And by the way, I felt like I was being watched that night. I didn't want to go to sleep. I even had a nightlight on because I was a little bit like creeped out. But so I'm about to fall asleep and I hear literally this thud on his side of the bed, and I wake him up and I'm like, "Did you hear that?" And he's asleep, so he's, being like, "No, I didn't hear anything. What are you talking about?" And I said, "Please tell me that was your phone that just fell on the floor." And you were keeping a light on, and I never do that, yeah. So I said, "Please tell me that was your phone that just fell." And he's like, "No, my phone's right here." And he held it up, and I went, "Wait a second." So I got out of bed, walked around to his side, and looked on the floor to see if there was anything that had fallen that could have made that sound, and there was nothing on the floor. So whatever the fuck that was literally standing like over him or right next to him for it to make that noise, but there was nothing on the floor. Nothing. So, and the dog wasn't even here. She was still at the babysitter's house. So it wasn't the dog either. Other than her, it's just us here. So, and she wasn't even here. So that was a little bit weird. And then the next night, I said, what did I say? We're not watching that again?
Yeah, we're not watching that again. We're not watching that before bed. That's what it was.
I said, we're not watching that again before bed. We're going to watch something happy. So I put on Family Guy this night. So this time, I have the same strange feeling. In the middle of the night, something wakes me up, and I look up, and I see the bedroom door moving back and forth. So I like become more alert, and I'm like, wait a second, maybe the dog just... Because I shut the door before I go to bed, because otherwise I have a little Pomeranian, and if I don't lock her in the room with us, sometimes she'll sneak out to the living room in the middle of the night and pee in the living room on the carpet. So we usually lock her in the room with us. Well, I thought maybe I hadn't closed the door tight enough, and the dog got the door open and went out there, but she was under the bed like she always is. And so I went back to sleep. And a little while later, I woke up again, and this time it was moving even more. I should try to, demonstrate so they can see what I'm talking about. But this was so fucking creepy because in the morning, I thought about it harder, and I realized there's no heating vents, there's nothing in the hallway that could have possibly been making, enough of a breeze for the door to be moving like that. So, needless to say... ever since we brought these DVDs home and watched them, weird shit has been happening. I don't know if it's related. It's just very strange. So, there was the sound, the door, and all that. Let me see if I can show what that looked like. This is, Sid Jones. What are these masks?
Anonymous masks.
Anonymous masks. They're on a hook, and then some hats. This isn't our bedroom, but the door looks exactly the same. So, let's see if I can do this. It moved like this. You guys can see that. Yeah, it was fucking weird. Hasn't happened since because I've been locking it, but I just wanted to tell that story. So.
I'm back. So, the weird thing that I wanted to talk about with this whole thing, because I don't normally believe in this shit, is we were watching that Annabelle thing we were all talking about the other night. And there's this thing where it's certain things can attach to people and shit like that.
And
which
shook his hand.
And I shook Prozac's hand, which I had talked about. We are Legion, we are all. Fuck yes.
What if the ghost saw Prozac, or that was attached to Prozac because he's always ghost hunting, and then he saw us and was like, wow, you look like nice people, I'm gonna come home with you.
Right, so it's the weird shit already happens without the DVDs here. Damn. Hey, she said I am getting freaked out.
Things like that are creepy. We are Legion. We are all. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us. But yeah, it's really fucked up shit. So again, I don't believe in this nonsense at all.
It's not nonsense.
I've never believed in it, and I mean, I did at one point, and then I didn't believe in it. I was told you can say you are welcome, but you might want to search for the light or figure out why you are still here. But if they have a negative energy, you can either offer to help or say hi, but bye to them. Here's what I think. When I was talking to Prozac at the show, it was nothing about paranormal stuff, none of that. And so I decided to tweet the guy as a joke. Sort of. I was kind of like, hey man, like, is there something you should be concerned about? Like, fucking, thanks for the DVDs, thanks for signing them, but fucking, now there's weird shit happening in my apartment. Thanks a lot. And he just retweeted it. Not, hey, how can I help? Or, hey, do this. No, I'm just going to retweet this shit because I think it's funny. Fucking figures, right? So anyway, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, how do I deal with this shit? Yeah, you laugh. But the weird thing is, like I said, I was experiencing some like really like off shit, like nothing like physical, like things moving or whatever. Just like that feeling like somebody's like walking right past the hallway, like peering at me while I'm writing, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a smoke break. And I'd go out and fucking, there was even like so fucking weird that I'd get so, and it wasn't all the time. Like some nights I'm like, I'm cool. And then there's other nights where I'm like, I'm shutting every damn door in the house shut. Bathroom doors, fucking, and I'm sleeping on the couch with every fucking light on, with the TV on. And then other nights I'd be okay. And then this shit started happening with like the door and like Ashley, because she thought I was insane. She didn't believe me that I was experiencing this until she started experiencing it. The weird shit is it happens when I'm around. And I was taking a picture, I think of my vest or of my jacket. I was taking a picture of something. And somebody saw a skull imprinted on the hoodie or on the jacket or whatever. And they're like, is that a skull? I'm like, yeah. And I showed them and they're like, no. Like there looks like a skull, like a face is just being like fucking shoved into it. And I looked at the picture. I'm like, oh shit, that's weird. And so as more of the weird shit started happening, like I was watching this episode from Prozac's DVD featuring Brian from Ghost Hunters. And he said that there's a little girl that attached to me. She's creepy as hell. My kids have seen her. And she attached to me, and there's no way to get rid of her. And I'm thinking that something had already attached to me. There was this one case where it was a birthday for me. It was me and these two girls. You can see where this is going. Energies can attach themselves to people. So I was provoking. With these two girls, I was provoking these spirits they had said. They said they conjured something with the Ouija board, this, that, and the other. And I was like, well, what the fuck? So I'm doing all that, provoking. You've got my EMF detector, whatever. And then next thing I know, nothing. The EMF stops. It was going off. And then everything else just kind of stopped. I stopped feeling weird. And then the girls decided to take a picture of me. And we called it the Twinkle Toes one because I was doing like a fucking, just a goofy ass fucking like Melina kind of pose. And they're like, haha, that's funny. And then they looked at their phone and went. And this is back with like the flip phone camera. So it's not the camera of like this even, or like an iPhone or anything like that. One of them fucking flip phones. There's no windows downstairs in this basement. And it looked like there was a woman in white like over me. And they're like, that's really weird. I'm like, strange anomaly. And then my friend Ashley, the girl that was one of the two girls that was there that night, sends me the picture again. She goes, look underneath your arm on the other side. And there's a face underneath my arm. And when the weird shit happens like this, I always think back to that, thinking to myself, they didn't close the Ouija board. I was provoking. One of those things could have been fucking stuck with me my entire life, and I'd have never known it. Until shit like this happens, or like, you know, some fear fucking triggers me, or whatever, that is a possibility. Again, I don't necessarily believe in these things wholeheartedly. I believe that there's a possibility. Psychic leeches. Right. So it's just like a lot of weird shit. Like, and there's been some people that are like, you know, there's a really like, people that are spiritual. They're like, you know, there's this really weird shit, you know, like really weird shit going on with you. Like, I feel really weird being around you. Like, you fuck with a lot of dark shit. I'm like, I don't fuck with anything. I don't even believe in that shit 99% of the time. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And they're just like, yeah, you need help. I'm like, thanks, I think. Like, I know I'm, like, mentally off, but I didn't think I was, like, I had, like, a serial killer vibe to me at all.
Hey, okay, so I have a question because I actually do have some ghost hunting equipment. Not a lot, but I have an EMF detector. I have a video camera. I have a ghost box. I have a EVP digital voice recorder, and stuff like that. And this is kind of silly, but I also have a Ouija board.
It glows in the dark.
I don't know if you can see that or not.
You realize that phone's gonna still get charged, right? So.
But I just wanted to ask, what would you guys think? Like, would you be interested in doing like a paranormal segment on Sid Jones's channel? Or I also have sage. We could do like a cleansing ritual or something. I don't know. I think that would be kind of fun, even though Halloween's over. What do you guys think?
Let's see the results.
Oh, and show them the ghost box.
Yes, so much yes.
This is the ghost box, by the way.
That's the ghost box. Ghost hunting with Ashley.
Yes.
Damn, goddess, sociopaths have no feelings towards others. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Sociopaths don't. They can't feel anything. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, if this is something you guys are interested in, like, I don't see why we couldn't do that. Again, this channel is not for just she loved me in her way.
We could go somewhere, like somewhere haunted.
We could try and do it right here in the apartment.
We could do it right here, obviously, for our segment, but then we could...
Inquisitor's game.
If it goes well...
We still have 7 fucking viewers in this bitch.
Well, fuck yeah, let's plan like a... Not a seance, but a paranormal...
Well, yeah, and
segment.
I'll fucking...
That'd be fun.
We all know that I'm really good at pissing people off. And if I can piss people off...
And I can show them the evidence that I have. I'll play it for them.
Well, let's do that, and then we'll do that.
Okay. Well, I can get it.
So, it's up to you guys on when you want to do this, what day works for everybody. I want as much people to be in for this. This is just, again, this is just fucking sporadic. Like, you're looking at my life right now. My sister could jump right across the planet. It is crazy. That's fucked.
Sam Sleeves wants to know what my belief is, but I can't just type it.
Ghost hunting with Ashley sounds dope. Well, there you go. Hang on.
My beliefs, I don't know, I believe that there is more than just our universe. I think that obviously there is other energy and beings, and I think that when you die, if you weren't ready to die, or you have unfinished business, or whatever you want to call it, that maybe you might be stuck here just repeating the same things over and over and over again, and you don't even realize it. And sometimes we interact with those beings. I don't know if you would call them that, but spirits. I really, honest and truly, believed more in the paranormal before I went out and started looking for it. Once I started actually actively hunting for ghosts, I very, very rarely came across anything. And I spent hours in abandoned buildings, cemeteries. In fact, cemeteries are some of the quietest locations I've ever been to. I cannot ever get any responses in a cemetery. But anyways, so yeah, the more I look for it, the more I wonder. I do still believe it's out there. I just have yet to really, like, I've never seen anything. I've heard things, I've got recordings and stuff, but I've never physically seen a ghost. I think that would probably scare the shit out of me, but it would be cool. So, anyway, that's my beliefs. So I'm glad you guys are excited about the paranormal segment on Sid Jones's channel. We'll have to figure out what day to do that. Ashley is the real cemetery girl.
I bet if you called for my sister right now, she would come and it would show it on your thingies.
On my ghost box?
Huh.
What's her name?
What's your sister's name? Paula.
Paula. Well, we'll have to see if she comes.
Yeah, I also know that there's also there's times where it can perceive to be somebody
And it's not.
and it's not them.
Yeah, but it seems like
Hence
them,
the case of Annabelle.
which is scary.
It's not necessarily Paula Rodriguez. I'll be able to remember that. Yeah, this is just something off the spur. Like I said, you guys are looking at my life. We come up with all sorts of crazy random shit to do. I like to try and keep a schedule with it though. I try and do shit where it's okay, I want to talk about this, and sometimes I only plan on going live for an hour, and then more people show up as I'm about ready to be all right, we're done for the night, and then people are oh, holy shit, I'm here. I'm let's keep it going and fucking do a brief recap. That's just how I do shit. I've been like that since forever. I've always loved to travel, meet people, do random things, do random shit, talk to whomever about whatever. These DVDs was I already had the pre-orders, so I was I'm not going to buy them again. And I'm when am I ever going to get a chance to go to haunted places? But I think perhaps people are open to it and seeking. Don't get to see it. Yeah, they say there's two ways to see a ghost. One, you have to claim and feel like you don't believe in it. The other one is you have to be rest and relaxed. You have to be pretty much half asleep, and that's your best chance at it. I haven't experienced anything really weird like lights flickering or anything like that. I had a good friend that committed suicide a couple years back, and I tried contacting him and didn't get much. I even had some of his belongings, like his favorite hat he wore daily and his ashes. Yeah. So there's sometimes where you can, sometimes where you can't. With me, mostly, I think 90% of it's in your head, honestly. So you're looking at somebody who doesn't believe in this. I should call it a night soon. This has been seriously cool, though. Dude, it's like this for most live streams. I don't think it is a coincidence, this convo. Yeah, I feel that way, though, too. When I talk with people and meet with people and shit like that, I feel like there's, a deeper meaning for it. Especially where you get, this gut feeling, something more to this. I've always wanted to go to England. Then I met Inquisitor. It's just how everything falls into place. I tried Kinsilla to add you on Hangouts. It would not let me. So, Kinsilla, Goddess Sabrina Fair Whisper, could not add you. We have that information. But yeah, guys, it's fucking like this all the time. So, whenever you guys are ready to fucking head off this thing, we have no problem doing that whatsoever. Fucking, like I said, this channel it's got a bad reputation. You'll see people talk shit about me all the time. But these people don't turn into my live streams. And I feel that's where most of the good shit is, you know what I mean? So the way I see it, it's okay, people judge me off of a couple of my videos. But by doing that, they miss out on all this stuff, which means more for you guys. It's not wasted on them. You see what I'm saying? So it's me using a fucking poker and keeping them away and burning them at the stake and having nothing to do with them. They're deprived of what we get to do. While it's not high quality, I try and make it so that way it's not necessarily just entertaining but interactive. I try and have a good energy about me, especially when I'm going live. I'm doing one of my videos, I try and take it seriously. That's weird. Goddess try Rlyebound. Rlyebound. RLYEH bound. Must be a place? Anyway. So yeah, he hit you up, so make sure you're checking the messages too. But yeah, that's basically what we try and do here, guys, what I try and do is just interact with people and talk with people. I don't feel like it should be politics all the time. It does not found it. Well, this is more special for us who are with you. Yeah, absolutely, man. I agree. Like I said, you guys fucking make this shit happen. You guys make it interesting too, and you guys make these streams last longer. I was saying tonight, I'm gonna eat dinner, go live for an hour, and then that'll be it. Like, I don't come up here. Like, you guys improvise the rest of it. You really do. You guys play a huge part in all this. I'm really just the guy with the camera. Like, you guys are the ones that really drive these conversations. If you follow my Facebook, Fair Whisper Goddess, I can add you. I will do that. I will find you on there as well. But guys, this is the shit. Like, we got so much shit going on this week. I can't wait for that review. I know I dropped it to you guys. And you guys are the ones that know. And other people will catch on. The only other person that knows is, well, Inquisitor found out. And King Gordon. Like, I don't even think I told my girl yet what the album is. So I'm really excited. Like, that makes it cooler, you know what I mean? I'm not on Facebook, only Hangouts and Kick. I don't blame you. Like, Kick is like one of those like incognito things. Like, I don't want you to have my shit, fucking stalkers and shit. I get that. But damn, guys, 3 hours and 40 minutes. What about Snapchat? I don't have that either. Inquisitor said he'll search for you, Goddess. So there you go. More people. Fucking, that's the shit. Like, let's all try and stay connected. Even if it's the fucking 8 of us until the end of days. Like, I would be more than fucking happy with that. And Ninjet, which I'm surprised. Like, I really felt like I lost a lot of people that had that, like, extreme juggalo name, like, to him. I guess I don't know how else to put that. Like, it was like, you can definitely tell they're a juggalo. I thought I lost a lot of those people. And I could tell when she had said, Whisper Goddess, I know other people give you shit, but I like you. There you go. There you fucking go. Like, that's amazing to me. Seeing that. Especially when I'm so excited for a paranormal stream, I will share some of the most clear audio evidence I have ever gathered. And then even though it will just be here at our place, maybe we will still get something. Goddess says, thank you, James. You've been streaming for 4 hours. Damn, dude. Nice. Thank you, Throw Shit. Because of the activity from the DVDs. Yeah, I have a Snapchat, Goddess. That will be so awesome, Ashley. That is going to be scary. I'm excited. I really want to tinker with these DVDs and see if there's actually something to it. Again, me not being a believer, it would be interesting to see if something like that were to happen. But you guys know where to find me now. You guys know how to like my page. Follow me on Twitter. Make sure you keep up on this. If you hit that bell, you'll get a notification for when I go live. So if you're like, damn, I had no idea, hit that bell. It should notify you within 10 to 15 minutes, which normally I just do like a run-up of what's on my mind. I vent for like the first 10, 15 minutes, and then you guys basically dictate the rest of the chat, which is dope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Be fun if nothing else. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, because we never film ourselves doing it, and if it is successful, maybe next we can explore a haunted place. I'm down for the cause. Like, I'm down for fucking whatever. Like I said, I don't want this channel to have like that stagnant, like, it's just like all the other channels. I don't want that. I guess you could say lean more towards this dude Shane who's on YouTube. Like, that dude, he does everything under the sun. Curses, fucking urban legends, conspiracy theories. That dude's all over the place, and I like that shit. That's why I'm subscribed to him. I'll add you on there then. Always something different at a Sid Jones place. That's why I like to keep it. I like to keep things different, up and running, and moving. I'm 27 years old. I still find myself like itching for concerts. Like, I'm still growing each and every day and discovering new shit, and that's what I love to do. Stacia, you also know that firsthand. You know, I when I told you that this is the case, now you have your proof that it wasn't just me being a nice guy or whatever. Like, this is just my natural state of being. This is what it's like naturally for me on my channel, you know? Like, I want it to be an open platform for anybody to talk about anything. And I welcome guests. Like I said, Marceline has an open door. And I mean that. So now you know for sure, like, we do crazy shit on this channel. And it's not just, you know, music. It's not just government policies, all that shit. Like, I could knock all sorts of different topics out and give them a good amount of time for however long you guys want to stick around. Like, I'm not the demon that people put me out to be. I'm not that asshole that people treat me or talk like in the chats, where it's like, he talks about the same shit and he's pro-Antifa and shit like that. And then they think like I'm all about anarchy and I wear a bandana around my face and whatever. Like, I don't know where that came from. It was off of just a few videos. The air is filled now in this house. Shoot. My BF wants to take me to a graveyard, Ashley. I'll be honest. The reason why Ashley didn't get anything in a graveyard, again, I've done my research. You will not find anything because ghosts need electricity, right, to manifest, to move things, to do whatever. What power and what energy sources are they going to get outside? What posters have you got? I'll show you. I want to hit a haunted house. You'd be better off there. Make sure you have electricity. We got the Green Inferno. Okay. Some paintings that Ashley did. Let's see those. Fuck yeah. I've got Pulp Fiction. Actually, this one, everyone thinks it's Nevermind the Bollocks, but it's actually I'm a Whore for Cheap Sex. I've got the Haunting flyer, the Prozac poster, and my Beyond Redemption poster. So those are the ones I got. I think you guys have seen those. I know I showed my Prozac one before. Kind of plugged into the wall at the moment. How much? I got 20%. I want to hit a haunted house, she says. Oh, I hit the button. That's why. You should go. I love Graveyard Station. I'm not even kidding. For some reason, I feel very calm and at peace in a cemetery. Well, who's going to fucking hurt you at a cemetery? They're dead. Okay. Prozac poster. There you go. There's that one. There's the Pulp Fiction. Back that up. I've also got a Jason mask. I've got a Boondock Saints necklace with the pistols. You can see it's like two different pieces attached. It's cool as hell. I got that guy. I've got a Haunting on Dice Road flyer, which we didn't get to go to. The Twistmas Party promo, the Astronomicon, and of course, Beyond Redemption. Gifted, by the way. I won this. I won this poster. I didn't buy it. I won this off of the hookup on the Twisted Facebook page. I didn't think I was going to end up winning anything, but I got this, and I got the pumpkin carving kit. I don't know if you guys saw that. I love graveyards. They're the places of rest. No joke. They're dead. They're not going to hurt you. And then the pumpkin carving kit, which I think we went through. I showed you some of the pictures in that. Of course, got my books up all over the place. Like this office. Yeah, she calls it a mess. I think it's art. I'm going to text you to see when we can exchange stories, Ashley. Haha, thanks, Inquisitor. I can't draw for shit, but I like to paint. I've added you, Goddess, said Sick Boy. So I've got these DVDs here. Again, they're all signed. I don't know if you guys saw that earlier, but they are signed by Prozac. As is that poster. Here's the weird thing. Prozac opened this one, forgot to sign it, but we got the signature plastic on the inside because he signed the plastic, which is cool. It's 4 DVDs, a signed poster, a flyer for his next show for $20. How can you beat that? How the fuck can you beat that? Besides, I have got my Lex the Hex. You guys saw that. I got my Foul World. You guys saw that. So, like, fucking, that was the one thing I knew I wouldn't be able to get online. So, it felt like it was an exclusive thing for me. Signed by Prozac? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I was going to do that shit. I still got my vest, guys. It's hanging up right here. I have a signed poster from the Suska Sisters and signed August Underground and Vomit Gore DVDs. That's the shit. I got a signed studded vest. King Gordy, Kung Fu Vampire. If you look here, it's the lead singer of Necrogoblicon. This is the rest of the band signatures down here. And right here, these ones are a little bit better. And then, of course, Bizarre signed the inside, which I believe is on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not, huh? Where's the shot anyway? They are. So, yeah. My shit's signed, too. Fucking... I even said, if King Gordy and Bizarre signed that, I sent you a snap. You didn't send me a snap. I don't have Snapchat. But, yeah, fucking... These guys are the shit. I fucking love Lars. I love Prozac. Prozac went fucking hard live. ROC nailed it. Whitney Payton was the shit. Fucking amazing. I'm fucking excited. So, my voice is going hoarse. I got that review coming up this week. You guys know what it is. Make sure you tell people. Don't tell them what it is. Tell them it's a surprise that they really need to take a look at. ROC, my dude. He's the shit. These have been my signed posters. We got a ghosts fucking interrogation coming out this week, which just came up during this thing. That's a freaking awesome vest, dude. I love this vest, but I can't wear it because Bizarre signed the inside of it. That was the big thing. Like, otherwise it would smear the signature. So I was like, fuck it. I'll build another one, which is in the works. But, yeah, guys, you've seen my room, you've seen my office, I had dinner, maybe that they will interrogate you. I'll tell you nothing. Would you like a bacon cheeseburger? All right, I'll tell you some stuff. All right. I love the Soska sisters. Link me to them. I don't think I've heard of the Soska sisters. But with that being said, my name is Sid Jones, guys. This has been 4 hours with Sid Jones. My God. Try and share this feed with your friends. I doubt they'll watch the whole thing. But make sure you hit me up on my Facebook. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter, @Mount Swordfish. Make sure you guys are keeping in touch with me. Make sure you guys are tuning in for that special review, the special ghost hunting segment. And I'm pretty sure we're going to go live again and come up with some really weird shit to do. And with that being said, y'all, my name is Sid Jones. My voice is hoarse. And from the bottom of my heart, fuck what you think.